think this week. I know they're announcing the DLC this week, but I doubt it's dropping this week.
Yeah, it'd be pretty soon.
Yeah, like they said, it's gonna be spring DLC, so it could literally be any time between March 21st to June 21st.
Yeah.
You know.
I do guarantee you they're ramping up their plans for this game.
I think so. Yeah, after it sold that many copies, man, they're gonna be Like I would actually like seasonal DLC for this. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah. Or, what I wouldn't mind, and this is one thing I actually kind of like from Rainbow Six Siege, that just every year you pay maybe like $20 or $30.
Yeah.
For that year's worth of expansions or whatever.
Wait, how much was it?
Oh, Rainbow Six Siege, like every year they have a yearly pass for all the operators.
Okay.
And they're only like $20 or $30.
Okay. I guess that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, like I said, I'll do whatever missions you guys have.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're live, by the way. I'm assuming we are. What's going on, people? Back with another Monster Hunter stream. This might be, I think we already said it. Yeah, this is probably the last one until like the DLC starts dropping. So enjoy. Alright, I'm just going to go to Gathering Hub right now.
Yeah, it's fine. I've gotten pretty much everything I care about.
Yeah, same here. That's why I started the new character. My new character, my other goal with that one is like try to see how fast I could get through the game without grinding, Like I'm like 15 hours in and I'm about to fight Diablo, so I think I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah.
And I haven't really done any kind of grinding at all.
Yo, Riku.
Yeah.
You want to play with us, man? You doing anything?
Yeah, Riku, if you're out there, man, jump in, son.
In the chat.
Diablos is like the first big name.
Oh, Riku's there. Yeah, yo, Riku, get in here, bro. Let's go. Unless you're busy watching anime,
I want to get your thoughts. And I kind of want to debate you on Dragon Ball Super, too.
Uh-oh.
What?
Carlos is going to turn this shit into Otanime tonight, boy.
Yo, man. I miss Otanime, man.
Well, like I said, no, we can't do that anymore, but who knows, if the channel grows bigger, you guys could do that shit, I'm not stopping you.
And that's the sad part about the whole thing, like, overall, Otanime did really well. It's just, like, we never got to see, like, the views until, like months or years pass by.
Yeah, the Otanime is weird. Like the week or even the month it drops, like it gets like the shittiest views, and then like months later, that's when people start jumping in. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Riku says he's playing Dissidia. Okay, no worries, man. The offer was there.
I posted the quest, by the way. But
okay.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like, again, I kind of got, actually, yeah, fuck it, I'll say it public, I don't care. I kind of got annoyed wrangling people every month, it's like, come on, man.
Yeah, it's like you're assigning homework and the teacher's like, come on, kid, do your homework.
Yeah, Carlos, I don't see any quests posted. You're in the Throwdown thing, right? The Throwdown server or whatever?
Yeah. It's posted on my end, so...
Oh, hold on, maybe...
just joined.
Okay, hold on. Maybe I can't select it from the hub.
Or double check that it didn't disconnect you. That happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you're not even in the server.
Imagine if I'm not. That'd be crazy. I'll check right now. Yeah, like I said, things have been going pretty well for the channel once we really just focused on gaming content.
Well,
yeah.
It's your market, basically.
Yeah.
People generally go to one channel for one type of content, and they just expect to get that. Unless, you somehow get really lucky, but that's very unlikely.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's true, though. There's this one channel I watch. This guy's called Professor Thorgy. He does everything, right? But I only watch his comic book stuff. I don't care about his gaming shit or his anime stuff. I don't care, I just want to watch his comic book stuff.
Yeah.
All right, there you are. I'm in the server now.
Yeah.
That was weird.
And you showed up on our end, so.
Yeah, that's weird. Alright, I'm a coming.
By the way, have you caught up on your Toonami yet or started?
No,
trying to catch up?
I have not because I don't even know where the fuck I left off because my I tried to do it last week, but I don't know. Okay, it's two things. Not only do I not know what episode I left it off at, but I know for a fact the older episodes already got erased, so I really don't know where the fuck to start. So I would have to go to Kiss Anime to catch up, you know.
Ooh, okay.
Which isn't a problem. It's just, whatever. I'll get to it when I get to it. That's anime right now is legit not even a priority for me. Like games and games are pretty much taking up. Games and work are pretty much taking up all my free time.
So games and games.
Yeah, games. Yeah, that is true. Games and games.
Yeah.
That's fine. Again, gaming is my primary hobby. It's like gaming and then comics. But comics are easy because hey, I got 15 minutes to kill. I'll read a comic book or two,
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't take up any time. It's just filler time.
Well, yeah,
Gaming,
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Stuff like that is one of the reasons why the whole book thing I'm doing, I'm just chopping up into chunks. Because people can just go, okay, this isn't going to take me like a week to read. I just go, this is something you can probably do in an afternoon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I've done this one before. This one could get a little annoying. I really like the way the Baroth looks, the tempered one.
Oh, so these are all tempered?
Yeah, these two are tempered, yeah. Roly poly. This guy was giving me problems with this switch axle. Let's see how I do now. Oh wow, I put this, I have these pants on that, like, make my evasion better. Like, I'm flying, like, halfway across the room. This is awesome.
Let me see if I can... Ooh! Damn it! Let's see if I can get him with those rocks.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll distract him.
Okay, hold on, I'll try to...
I think we're good.
Okay,
I think we're good.
I can't. He just screamed. Okay, I'm doing it now. Dropping it now.
We're still good.
Check this out.
We're still good.
Bam!
Right.
Motherfucker. Hold on. Piece of candy. Oh, I gotta heal. Shit. I didn't realize it took that much energy off of me.
Oh, dang. In a rock and a rock. God damn.
Drink the shit. Wow, my dude did not want to drink.
Oh, shit.
I'm coming. Roly poly, as Manny calls him. Yeah, Manny said he can't be on because he has a guest over. Oh, shit.
God damn.
Oh, fucked up. Ah, dizzy again. I may die right now. I may get killed. Shit. Can't even see what the hell's going on. Fuck. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh wow, this is not going good. Fuck!
Oh, damn it!
The roly poly!
Oh, man.
Come on, man!
Me too, man. Damn!
Wow, I saw that. Oh! How did I not get hit by that? Oh shit, he's down. Oh, Carlos, wrong way. Oh shit. What happened?
Damn!
That was brutal. Nasty. I'll put down a heal. Watch out, he's coming.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Alright, let's go. Yo, I love how much distance I could cover. This is crazy. Oh, he's down again. Oh, never mind.
It's Dragonator.
go against him.
Yeah, oh, Dragonator's ready. Yeah, you can. Can't do it right now. They're both right near the Dragonator. I'm gonna do. Oh no, Dragonator's not ready yet.
The agitator is though. Okay.
Ah, you motherfucker!
They keep freaking yelling too, man.
Yeah, I know.
Shit, I'm stuck.
Oh, come on, you moved. Yeah, motherfucker. Oh, I better back off. I'm about to die. Let me go to my pool. I'm dizzy. I might get killed right now.
Oh.
Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming to my heels. Give me that pool, son. Oh, damn! Yo, this motherfucker. God, he's turning. Oh, come on! Son of a bitch.
Every time I go on one, the other just like
Yeah.
instantly, just boom.
Like the whatever, the roly-poly guy, he's fucked me up like a bunch of times when I'm fucking working on Baroff. Right out of the air. Nice. Good job. Oh. Shit. Fuck. Oh. I'm dizzy. It's just a dizzy party here.
Health booster going down.
Nice.
Going. Oh.
I will take you up on that offer.
These things are pretty big, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Maybe we'll get a crown. Yo, I'm fucking him. Yo, he's tired, son. He's tired.
Dragonator's ready.
Do it. Do it now. They're both here.
Oh, this fucking thing's in the way.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
Damn! Oh, fuck. I wasn't able to capitalize. I want to cut that tail off. Oh, you ass! Yeah, motherfucker. Oh, he knocked me out. Go to that pool.
Can I use my health? Yes.
Ah, motherfucker. I'm fucked up right now.
Barrett's down.
Alright, good shit. Yeah, bitch. Oh, he knocked me out. He keeps doing that shit. Yeah, Barrow's still alive, I see.
Put down a health booster.
Okay. It was just a wall of polygons there. Oh, damn. Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
Jab.
Oh.
Dizzy again. Yo, this is crazy. Oh, fuck, fuck. Oh, he's down. Now I'm about to die. What the fuck am I doing? Oh, I wasn't able to capitalize.
Oh shit. Oh damn.
Oh, son of a bitch. Come here, you little shit. Let me fuck you up. Oh shit, I ran out. Oh, I'm in the middle of it.
Oh.
Put down a heal.
Fight among yourselves.
Fight. Let them fight. Fuck! Yeah, that tail needs to go, son. Oh! Got clipped.
Oh, damn.
Damn, son.
The range of that tail whip is freaking huge.
Yeah,
man.
that tail
Oh,
seriously needs to go.
The mass AoE of death.
Ah! Yeah, motherfucker! Damn! Just fucking it up.
Oh, damn it, wrong way, my bad.
Yeah, no, you actually. Oh, he's down again. Just come over here so I can fuck you up.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, so
Oh,
we're
he's
fucking up a corpse. We're fucking up a corpse.
I'm like, why am I not getting anything?
Yeah, we're fucking up a corpse. Okay, this will be a little easier now, hopefully. Ah, son of a bitch. Oh! Nice. Right. Now to pick the spoils of war. Yeah, they're like both on each other. Come on, man, pick up the shit. My dude's just standing like a dumbass.
Alright, I think I picked up everything.
There's a bunch of shit that dropped on the ground too.
Let me see.
Oh, and it all disappeared now. God damn it.
But I can use my health booster now.
Nice. There you go, man. Use that shit, son. Oh, fuck. Yeah, all the little things all the pieces of candy, not there anymore. Hey, oh! Hey, at least I can sharpen my shit now, finally. For no reason. Oh shit, we're like both rocking the same kind of shit. Oh, alright.
Oh, I got a wyvern gem out of it.
Oh man, you're always getting shit. What did I get here? I got two somethings or whatever. Rank 84. 84.
Yeah, man, it's gonna take a while for me to get to like 100.
Yeah. I'm kind of not gonna bother. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
I
I
was
could
like-
I could reach that with the DLCs and shit, you know.
Yeah.
I saw people putting different outfits on their pigs, but I don't know how to do that.
What? You can do that?
Yeah, like
Oh shit.
you can't you find him change clothes, but I only have one set of clothes to put on him.
Hmm.
Like I saw other people putting other clothes on him. Let me see. Do I have any investigations? I mean, I just have a bunch of tempered stuff, but I don't have any tempered elder dragons.
Tempered. Let me see.
Yeah, I got a ton of this shit.
Post a new quest. Investigations. And I still only got the Legianis shit.
Yeah, I got one of those.
Got Slay a Karen. I don't even think this is tempered.
Well, yeah, is he purple?
Nah.
Boo.
Well, that's already got Karen.
Yeah. We could do an easy one here. Puke Puke and Tobi Kadachi.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll set it up. Oh, fuck. It's only for 2 players. That sucks.
Damn.
Find a good
Let's
one.
see.
Okay, I got an Anjanath one. That's for 4 players.
Nee.
It's the Anjanath.
What happened?
Yeah, I think our streaming peaked last week with the craziest stream of all time.
with freaking the Japanese dude, which he hasn't showed up yet.
Yeah, he has, and yeah, the Japanese guy, and then you know, my man's mom.
50 will live on with legend.
Oh
Legend.
my god, that was awesome.
I don't know, wherever you are, 50, God bless.
Like we had two, like that happening on one stream would be alright. Like on, like two things on the same stream, it's insane.
It's just crazy, man.
It's crazy, man. You're crazy.
And then we had Mr. Gate on, which
Yeah,
spoke
man.
Japanese.
Yeah, I don't know where Gata is tonight.
Probably talking Japanese to someone.
Yeah, right.
That should be an album name or something. There's just some R&B singer, and one of his songs like just his album's name is "Talk Japanese to Me, Baby."
Yeah, that's funny. Oh, I forgot.
I'm just happy that.
Go ahead.
I'm just happy that my anime Japanese got me through Japan, man.
Yeah, man. There you go.
Omaewa.
Yeah. Omae wa mo shindeiru.
Nani?
Nani? Nandato. Gomenasai. Yeah, that shit'll get you through, man.
Yeah, it's like sorry, hello,
Yeah, thank you.
excuse me, let's go. Ikusa?
Yeah, Ixo. You just gotta say it without all that energy, though, you know? Like, yo, man, what the fuck? Calm down. Ixo!
Ikusa?
Yatta! Yatta! It's like
You gotta say it low key, like Ixo, Ixo.
Ikuso.
Ikuza.
Yo, you know what? Maybe I don't know if I should. You know what? Yeah, I'll share this. I'll try to clean it up though. One of the first videos I ever saw, like on the internet, this was like 2000 probably or something.
Eh.
It was Japan. It was a Japanese porno, right? Yo, the girl was like doing a number 2 on an old guy, right?
What the fuck?
And this was, you know, pleasuring himself, right? And the whole time he's like, Ixo, Ixo, Ixo. I'm like, yo, me and my man were watching, we're fucking crying, you know?
Damn, man.
And the thing, and by the way, she was, you know, relieving herself first on his chest and then in his mouth.
Oh, no, that's enough,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. And my man didn't stop. Ixo, Ixo. I'm like, yo, son. Like, that's my introduction to the internet. Somebody jumped into the room, by the way. I don't know who it is, though.
Riku. But he has his stuff muted.
Okay. Rico wants to talk about anime.
Talk about the animes. The old
So yeah, I'm like, yo, you guys getting some freaky stuff over there, man.
It's crazy though, like
I heard German porn is even worse. I haven't even seen that shit.
Oh yeah, like Europeans, pretty much. Was it like orgies? There'll just be shit tons of them, and like
Oh yeah,
casually done
yeah.
too.
Oh, Riku dropped that.
he was listening.
What's going on, X Skull? Platano, platano. Yo, what the fuck is up with the flies right now, son?
I'll say this would also determine. There's a reason South Park had when Cartman's mom's on the internet. It's a German show she's a part of.
Oh man. All right, I think we can stop talking about porno now, just before we get in trouble. Oh man.
It's fine when you create the internet, though.
Yeah, it is. Hey, listen, man. Whatever you're into, do you, man. That's all I'm saying. Do you.
He's leaving already?
That should be the logo. That should be like the Japanese subtitle for Pornhub. Do you?
Do you.
By the way,
What happened?
this is 30 minutes.
Oh shit, we gotta hurry up.
Yep.
Well, somebody should have told the scout flies that shit. You know?
Yo, these scout flies, man, I swear. They don't do their job.
They're union workers, man. They get paid by the hour. They don't give a fuck. They don't got to put in any extra effort. Oh, look how dark he is.
Oh yeah, speaking of funny internet stuff and unions, if you have time, look up was it AFSCME or something like that. I forget the exact name, but it's basically some like public access advertisement, but the guy dubbed it, like did a different take on it.
Ooh, cut his tail off already. Damn, son.
Well, you know, him for like 500. But it's just like, it's funny as all hell. It's like
Drop.
make sure your kids don't drink any piss out of no water.
Why is it going after me?
You know why, man. Oh, come on, son.
Asked me amalgamated federate.
Bullshit.
I don't know what the fuck it means. All I know is we're hardworking and we don't take shit from no one. You got that, asshole?
Alright. Oh, damn, we both laid it down. Alright.
Does it do double as
That's
fast
it.
as heal?
But that's the problem, though. Ah, it won't do double. Come on, man. Bullshit. Actually, Carlos, I was actually pretty fast. I see that shit, brother. Ride that motherfucker.
What was
Damn! Oh, he didn't. I thought he knocked you off.
that? Nah.
Ooh. I hit him right in the face. What's up? Come on, man. What the fuck? What the hell did I just trip on? Oh! Saw that shit? I smacked him right in the face, son. Fuck that. Man, fuck
Yeah.
Yeah, motherfucker, let's go.
Oh, 634.
Oh, God damn it, knocked me off. Where you going, motherfucker? Oh, he poisoned me? Actually, no, he didn't poison me at all. Oh, his tail
No,
is
that's from the
around.
plant.
Yeah, stupid plant. So if we collect his footprints, it'll account for like random tempered
It's-
monsters.
It's of the.
Yo, his tail's here, guys, by the way, don't forget.
Yo, what up, Riku?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
What's going on, brother?
Yeah, my fucking internet went out. So I'm like, well, I guess I'm done with the city.
Oh shit.
Turned my fucking phone on a mobile Wi-Fi hotspot and then pulled up my laptop and it's like, I guess I'll hop in Discord right now.
Yeah,
I
man.
tried to use the Discord on my phone, but it didn't fucking work. So I'm like,
I was about to say, like, yo, they got
this.
Discord on phones. That's weird.
You see me hop in here earlier?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was me on my phone. I was like, I can't hear anybody.
that's weird.
I was like, whatever. Let me just do it this way.
Oh, you couldn't hear anyone because you had the thing where it canceled out the mic and your headset. So like you can't hear the chat or you can't talk to the chat. You would have to disable that shit.
Default feature that's enabled?
Oh, I don't know. Like I guess
Oh, he's fucked up already.
It's enabled by default, so like just in case if you connect somewhere, they don't listen to your conversation right away.
Nice.
Discord on my phone.
Yeah, you're not
before.
going anywhere,
And it
motherfucker.
wasn't because
Oh yeah, this Captron, that's right.
I was
Good shit.
on Discord with Warzone using my phone all the time, and that never was the case. So it's weird.
Oh shit, yeah, that's weird.
It's the war zone. Fuck your zone. We getting hotter than the war zone.
Mm-hmm.
We captured him, right?
Yeah, we got him.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I was like, I don't see anything.
Yeah, it's like unless they're an Elder Dragon, man, capture them shits. I even almost forgot that. I got too bloodthirsty.
You get all the monies and all
Yeah,
the
man.
parts.
But, ooh, let's see what we got him. So Rico, what you been up to, man?
Chrono Trigger.
Nice. Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, and that's your first time playing it too, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Kind of jealous of that, because
Because
Well, it's my favorite game, so to be able to experience it fresh is something.
Yeah, I'm knocking out a lot of classics. I'm actually gonna try and on classics since the only two game I only was anticipating 3 games this year. It was
Yeah. Yo, Carlos, you need Jiva because I just got him now.
We could try to do it.
All right.
I don't mind.
God of War, Spider-Man, and Days Gone. And Days Gone got fucking pushed to 2019. I guess it's just God of War, Spider-Man.
That's it, huh? Yeah, because you don't care about Red Dead or anything like that.
Or Detroit.
No, I don't play.
Or Detroit.
I don't play Rockstar games. As far as I wouldn't pay $59.99 for it, but I am interested in it. I don't pay $59.99 for those David Cage games.
I'll just watch playthroughs on YouTube. Same thing, really.
Oh shit.
Yes, but I would rather play it since it's still considered interactive to some degree. I'll play it, but
you want to take a bet on how many shower scenes there's going to be?
As long as there ain't no niggas, man. I ain't trying to see no cocks. I'm trying to see any type of that heavy rain.
No, there'll be nothing when the guy goes, and then the woman, you'll like see her ass in full like 6 billion polygons. David Cage is such a perv.
Man, you see hilarious. All the dimples in that ass.
Yes, and I'm sorry that we went through all the painstaking detail of mothering a naked body.
That game's gonna get hit hard, but when it comes out, it's already getting hit hard by all the critics and stuff. It's gonna be interesting.
I think my internet's back on. Let me switch back to
the city.
Like, there's a lot of things to get after
Alright, I posted
him for.
Yeah.
And it's just him being a shit writer. Like that's to me the core of like his big problem is that he wants to do movies, obviously.
Yeah.
But he ended up in video games, and not in like a Kojima way. Where
yeah, I was about to say, we've seen that path before.
He wants to, he always talks about emotions and emotional engagement, but he's obsessed with trying to give it to people, and as a result, he doesn't. Like, I cry more over Eris dying than I have over anything in his game. Or just...
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing with me, with his types of games. It's like, a lot of people tell me that what they like about the game is a story, and I'm like, man, if you want a story, read a novel.
Yeah. Well, they want an interactive story. That there is a difference,
Yeah, but I mean, and that's why like Uncharted comes in and The Last of Us comes in, and even stuff like The Order or like what's it called, Quantum Break and stuff like that.
Or back in the day, Sierra, like Gabriel Knight 1 and 2 are really, really competent stories. I still remember shit from Gabriel Knight 2 and 1.
It's kind of, I mean, it's a little bit like the Gone Home argument, where people are saying, like people complain, it's like, you really don't play anything. People are like, oh, it's a story, man. I'm like, the story doesn't exist in this game.
Yeah, Gone Home doesn't, it doesn't really have a story. Talk about overrated games. But yeah, going back to that though, Riku, even when I did that Burnout stream earlier, it made me really think about this. Like, what games are you really hyped for this year? I don't know if it's gonna be any close to last year, bro.
Riku dropped out because he's switching to his internet.
Yeah, that's what he told me. But yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, because like me, I'm looking forward to God of War, Red Dead, Ni no Kuni, Spider-Man, and I don't know what else.
Detroit.
Oh, yeah, even
Detroit. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I'm not like, oh my god,
Yeah, it's just a game you're gonna play. And
yeah.
It's not something that you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, like I know I'm gonna play Detroit. I know I'm gonna like it. I like David Cage games, but yeah, I don't know, man. This year doesn't seem like it's gonna be as like crazy.
It's hard to beat. it's hard to beat. It's one of those years like 1998. Just somehow a bunch of amazing stuff came out. It's just hard to. It's hard to beat years like that.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing is we already got Monster Hunter.
Yeah, we got Monster Hunter. That's true. And hopefully they'll keep updating it with that, with stuff, you know.
And what else? Triple A, third parties coming out. I mean, we know Red Dead.
Yeah, Red Dead. That's gonna be dope. And you know me, I don't care about the annual Call of Duty. I don't care, you know.
We're not getting an Assassin's Creed game.
No, we're not getting one, which is good.
Yeah.
I was happy we got a World War I game. Like, it makes me kind of sad we're just back to World War II again.
Yeah.
Already.
World War One isn't it's not as clear cut as World War II is. You know what I mean? That's probably why.
And
That's
America's
why I like
not that
it.
much involved.
No, not yeah. America's very minimal. You know, involvement. Minimal involvement and like not significant. Like I like American involvement obviously helped the Allies win, but yeah, they came at the ass end of the war basically. You know.
Yep.
World War II is easy.
Isn't that basically
Nazis are
World War
evil.
II? America just comes at the end, takes half the credit.
Yeah. Somebody's trying to jump in. Oh, I guess that's chat. I can't look at the chat right now. Whoever's typing.
Oh, that was me. It's because Riku joined, but his mic and headset are like muted, so
Okay,
he can't hear and he can't talk.
that's kind of stupid.
There's a pretty good book, especially for the first one. It's was it Storm of Steel, which is just the guy's journal about what he was doing in the trenches, working with the Germans.
Oh shit.
It's really amazing.
Alright, I'm coming back. Come on, man, moving.
It's crazy, man. Like to think, like we play all these.
Oh
World War
shit!
games, right?
Yeah.
Like if we have a world war in this era, the world's pretty much dead.
Yeah, because you know, a real world war would be the final war. You know, because we got nuclear bombs now. That really
It'll
would be the.
It'll be over before it starts. That would be one of the good
Yeah,
wars.
that'll really be the war to end all wars.
But who knows?
There we go, Riku.
Listening.
Hey, what up?
Yo,
Okay. Fuck. Please, Discord. I don't think Discord likes young Riku, but
Maybe it doesn't. Oh!
Oh, damn, that was a good one.
Come on, man, I'm missing. There we go.
by the way, Riku.
yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
What up?
No, go
Rick?
ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, you said you wanted to debate on something, huh?
I didn't want to debate.
Shit.
He does. He wants to debate on Dragon Ball, right? Uh-oh.
So Riku, I know how much you like King Lightning videos.
Yes,
Did you
speaking
see-
you.
Hey, King you. Did you see his latest video on Super? Well, not his latest one, but it was like last week.
Was it the one on the Jiren fight? Or was it
Yeah,
the one on
yeah.
the Vegeta?
No,
Oh,
my
yeah.
bad. It was a Vegeta one. It was a Vegeta one.
Yeah. How it was straight fucking garbage.
Yeah, man.
I completely agree with him. They dropped the ball on that shit.
Let me tell you this, Riku,
Uh-huh.
because I swear, I'm not trying to sound like a hater. Because I.
Oh, no,
fucking
go
love
ahead.
Dragon
Why you
Ball.
hate,
ahead.
Carlos? Why you hate?
Why you hating, Carlos, man? No,
Man,
go ahead.
I'm trying the best.
Yeah, go ahead.
But Dragon Ball, in my opinion, dropped the ball. No pun intended. Or Super. Like they did.
Yeah, 'cause
Like,
it's definitely a step down from Z. I mean, no one's Well, actually, there is
only
actually,
one person.
Yeah, that one dude, you know.
I was gonna say, I was
That
gonna say
one
there
dude.
isn't anyone debating that, but apparently there actually is. Jesus Christ. What the world we live in? What the fuck? I mean, here's the thing. Can we all agree that it's better than GT?
Of course, that goes without question. GT was fucking trash.
That's not saying much, though.
Yeah,
That's
it isn't
like-
saying
I
much.
know
It's-
it's not.
That's like I got punched in the head, but at least I didn't get kicked in the dick this time.
Yeah, that is true. But what's the debate though? What are you guys debating?
So,
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
so what I want to debate Riku on is Riku in the Throwdown community is someone that's really critical of his anime. He puts a lot of thought into it in his reviews.
Mhm.
We already know Riku-san one.
Oh, I know where this is going.
He does his due diligence when he reviews his anime. He puts like character, story, animation, and everything. So
Yeah, I'm gonna do
whenever-
one on Super when it's over.
Whenever Riku-san does his little weekly updates on Super, I keep seeing 8.75, and I'm
Is
like,
it still 8.75?
I don't know if you
I don't
lowered
think
it
so.
down, but it was
It
pretty
did
high.
lower. Yeah, it did lower.
And I'm like,
I think on that
Riku-san.
recent episode, it did lower. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, right now.
And then
Well, right. By the way, I need to say is Carlos right now is pulling that Brett show. He's taking the long way around. I could tell you what Carlos wants to say in one sentence.
Nah,
Do
let
it.
him.
I'm gonna let him.
vent.
I'm gonna let him do it. I'm gonna let him do it. But I'm just saying I could say it in one sentence. But go
Yeah,
ahead.
go ahead. Go ahead.
so I've checked like every time I recommended something for Otanime, Riku always gave it a 6 or 4 or 7 at most. If he gave my shit a 7, I was happy as a motherfucker. I saw Riku put Boku no Hero. I think the season 1 gave it a 7, and I'm like, so
Really?
Boku no Hero season 1 got a 7. The Dragon Ball
No,
Super never did.
no, I gotta stop. See, no more vamping. I gotta stop you there.
Go for it.
Yo,
I did not
Riku,
give
before you
Boku
go,
no
I'm
Hero.
gonna just cut to the chase. Carlos says that you are too lenient on Dragon Ball Super compared to other anime.
I mean,
Essentially.
I'm gonna get to that in a second. Firstly, I gave Boku no Hero Academia season 1 an 8.65. I don't even have to look at my thing to remember that. And as far as Dragon Ball Super or Dragon Ball as a whole being lenient on it, as far as the weekly numbers that I have up, that one is purely on enjoyment. You know the enjoyment section on my reviews? That's basically what that is. So when my like final score comes up or
Oh
the written,
shit!
that's when you see what the true number is. That's just, I'm just letting you know that number right there. It's just my enjoyment on a weekly basis. So, because I actually had stuff that were like, oh, enjoyment every week is like a fucking 9, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, and then it comes out when the final score is like a 7. You're like 7? How is that? And then I had to debate somebody on that. I'm like, well, so I'm just letting you know. It's just sitting at an 8. You know, on a weekly basis, I enjoyed at a 8. But no, this most recent, not the most recent episode, but the episode before that, the whole Vegeta crying and getting knocked back, and we're not gonna talk about that. But it did drop. It's not no damn 8.75 no more after that. But all of the episodes before that, leading up to that, my enjoyment was at an 8.75.
So you even enjoyed the what's her name? The love character a lot?
Yeah, motherfucker.
The Bree shit. I don't think it was at an 8.75 when it was around that time. Around that time, I think it was at a 8.25.
So for
And then
example,
it started to.
Yeah.
like we get a badass Jiren and Goku fight, right? And it's fucking epic because those fights are epic.
Mhm.
Like you would instantly just raise your score, right? Because like
Mhm.
your enjoyment
Fuck.
level just increases like a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see it.
Yeah, it's like a. I would say it's like a meter. You know, if you did good this week, it goes up. If you did bad this week, it goes down. If I felt it was just, you know, if I felt it didn't impress me or disappoint me, then it stays at where it's at.
Right.
And then, you know, when I do my actual like written review, you know, whatever my enjoyment was when it ended off is what I put for that specific section.
Do it, Carlos. I see what you're doing up there, brother.
I'm doing the Lotus of War, man.
Yeah, man. Oh shit.
I want to talk to you about some Kara no Kyokai. If we're done with this Dragon Ball.
Oh, sure.
All I'll say is everything got worse after the original Frieza saga.
I've heard some people say that.
The Cell Saga is good, in my opinion.
I liked it. Yeah, to me, after the Cell Saga is when things get iffy.
I like all of these, so I ain't gonna talk about that.
Like the Buu Saga was cool, but yeah, it was stupid compared to the other shit.
Riku, I gotta talk to you about this. It's still Dragon Ball Super related, and this person holds a near and dear place in my heart. His name is Gohan. His dad's name is Piccolo.
His dad's name is
Piccolo. My favorite character, man.
Jesus, man. You know what's messed up? I saw someone post a screenshot on Twitter. It had to be like 2 days ago, and it was a screenshot of the episode back when Gohan.
Oh, cut his tail off!
Nice.
Training
That
before
was
the
fucking
tournament.
epic.
Yeah.
And his line said,
He's not happy.
I want to get to, Gohan said, I want to get to a form that nobody has seen before. And I vaguely remember him saying that, but what I do definitely remember was when that episode aired, a lot of people was like, oh my god, look at this crazy foreshadowing, we're gonna see Super Mystic Gohan 3 or some shit. So I'm like,
Oh my
now
God!
looking back on it, I'm just sad. I am really sad for the Gohan fan. Now,
By the way, that's me.
Nice.
Here's what it comes
here you
down to. Gohan, you're gonna meet your true potential. Oh, wait, nope. Fuck that. Goku saves the day. Fuck you. You thought Gohan was actually gonna finally, take up the mantle and replace his dad?
Yeah, that's what was supposed to
makes no
happen.
fucking sense.
Yeah.
That was the original. That was the original.
That was the original.
Yeah, that's what they were supposed to do. That's why that's why when after the when the Buu Saga hit, they got iffy. I'm like, come on, man, Gohan's a fucking bitch now.
Because Gohan took out Cell.
Yeah,
and
man.
Gohan was the strongest Saiyan alive. It wasn't even a Super Saiyan form.
Yeah.
Mystic Gohan. But then, fuck this.
Well, I would blame Shueisha listening to the fans over letting him do it once, or just not letting him at Cell. Because he wanted to end it. First he wanted to end it at just Dragon Ball. At first he wanted to end it at Dragon Ball. Then he wanted to end it at Frieza.
Yeah.
Then he wanted to end it at the Cell.
Cell Saga. Pump! He took that shit directly.
Ended it at Buu. But,
Yeah.
No,
that's my
at
thing.
The end of Cell,
Yeah.
he was going for the whole move the mantle to Gohan.
Yeah.
But when Shueisha said continue, and he was going to continue with like Gohan, Shueisha said a lot of fans said that they prefer to see Goku in the spotlight. They didn't want Goku to just disappear in the story, continue with Gohan.
Got him.
So Shueisha was just like, hey, put Goku back
Got
in
him.
the spotlight. And as we can tell, Akira
that's
doesn't
some
really
bullshit,
know how to juggle. Yeah, Akira doesn't really know how to juggle characters without making one character look way cooler than the rest of them.
Man.
That's that.
The pump.
Like when you're the focus of, I'll give you 3 examples. But when you're the focus of Akira's like story writing, every other character
Falters, right?
Shine, always gets like shaft.
Yeah.
Even when it came to Bleach, that wasn't the case. When the first example is obviously Goku. When Goku shines, nobody else does. Second was Gohan in the Perfect Cell.
Oh!
When Gohan shined, nobody else did. And then the third example I'll give is Future Trunks in the Goku Blackheart. When he shined, nobody else did.
That's a good
People
point.
got some like cool moments, but that's just a flaw in his writing.
Yeah, because think about it. Like even Hunter x Hunter right now, who's getting all the shine right now? In the
Not
new
Gon.
arc?
Not Gon. He's been going in years.
Not Killua.
Not Killua either.
It's motherfucking Kurapika, man. That dude is a fucking beast. He's my favorite character.
See, have you listened to the you know what the Reverie
Yeah.
Reverie podcasts that they have? Have you listened to any of them?
Yeah, I've listened to a few of them.
Did you listen to the most recent one with King of Lightning, Cheeky, Roger? It was like 7 hours long.
What was
Damn.
what was the topic?
I saw a podcast 7 hours long. What the fuck?
They only do
really
it
call
like 4 times
podcasts?
a year.
The fuck?
Only do
Would
it 4
it be a
times.
lecture at that point?
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
don't know.
saying.
Well,
Jesus.
It's on One Piece. That's why it's so long.
It's on One Piece. They just talk about everything One Piece, and they just go in. But
I understand that, but you could do that shit once a week for like 2 hours. You don't need to go in for 7. Jesus.
the thing is, they're taking all of like the most popular anime and manga YouTubers and getting them all together on one like, stream.
It's a huge.
Apparently that's really hard for them to do. To, like,
7 hours.
you
Do
know,
people
set
dip
it
out
all
to
up.
take shits or something? God damn.
Oh yeah.
People.
There's like how many people can you have in a Google Hangout chat? Like,
Yeah,
is that
10.
8?
10.
10? They'll have 10 people in there, and like the first like 3 hours, like 4 people like they have like I guess they're like I'm tagging in. So like one person will leave, and like another person who just got home off of work will be there, and he'll be in the chat.
Yo,
for, like,
I need to ask the next
4
time question.
hours.
Do they have like lots of fans watching this shit?
ridiculous amount.
Wow.
One of the
Over
streams-
2,000 people watching, and like people
How many
donate like.
subs?
Over.
Well, the
100K.
thing is,
Jesus. And
well,
yeah,
I mean,
they're
each of them
donating.
have like over. Each of the YouTubers on that like
Yeah.
podcast have over 100K each. So they're just taking all of their fan bases and bringing them on one. Kind of like what
Yeah, that
BG
makes
did
sense.
for.
Yeah.
Kind of like what BG did for the gaming. He
Yeah.
brought Arcane, he brought Black Bond, he brought all of those.
Yeah, yeah.
YouTube guys. So they kind of did the same thing, but with anime/manga.
Gotcha.
But
That's interesting.
Their subscription base is way bigger than
Yeah.
BG or any of those guys.
And you said they get like a bunch of super chats and shit, right?
Super chat, dude. Their super chat, it's like it comes in like bulks of like 100 here, 100 there.
It's gotta be
Damn.
500.
500.
Why are
there.
these dudes sending so
Yeah.
much money to them, son? Like, spend that shit on
Because-
anime.
Well, because
You know?
they love these guys so much and they want to be noticed. That's what
Yeah.
YouTube knew what they were doing. Mm-hmm.
And
YouTube
depends
knew
on
what they
who
were
you're dealing
doing.
with. Because if you're
Mhm.
dealing with kids who are like the kids of like billionaires or millionaires, $500 is not that much money for them.
Shit. The Jagon. You know?
I'm trying to ask Roger's base this question, and he after seeing somebody drop $500, even if your freaking chat has over 2,000 people in it, you're going to answer that dude's question.
Yeah, that is true. That's a lot of money.
He knows that there is no fucking way my favorite YouTuber who is in this stream right now is going to see my comment unless I drop this
Yeah.
much money. And a lot of them are thinking that. So now a lot of them are like trying to one up the next one. One dude
yo,
drops 100, next dude drops 150, next dude drops 175.
Yo, these dudes are crazy. I'm like, yo, you have money like that? Fuck.
Some
Yeah,
people
that's crazy.
do.
Dude, they started.
Medium income isn't the median income.
Yeah, that is
They
true.
started
People at
One-
the
one of
fucking
their-
top.
one of their podcasts. They were only 5 minutes in, and this dude dropped $200 already.
Wow.
Even the dudes in there were like, we didn't even say our introductions yet. Why are you dropping
Wow,
that much
what
money?
the fuck?
So it was crazy. But no, what I was trying to say about that 7 hour one, Carlos, was when they were talking about obviously One Piece, where where they are in the manga, and how they're going to Wano next, but they
Yeah.
also need to go to the Reverie at the
Yep.
same time. They need to focus on both of them. So they were discussing on if I mean,
Nice.
Luffy's obviously going to go to Wano, but they need to tell us what's happening in the Reverie, and they were wondering if it's going to be kind of like
Motherfucker.
a side thing, or is it actually going to be its own like
Come
mini
on,
arc?
man.
And if it is, and this would be the first time, then we would just get a long period of time without Luffy.
Yep. And I think
And
that's
yeah, go ahead.
because a lot of people fantasize this like the Reverie arc to be kind of like remember when the meeting of the 5 Kage happened and then Sasuke invaded that shit.
Mhm.
People want that to be the case, but I don't think so. I think we're gonna get like the Reverie with like everyone we know, like Vivi and Rebecca and all those people, and they're kind of gonna be like Luffy's voice in the Reverie instead of getting actually.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what happens. I'm definitely
Got him.
interested. But yeah, that was one of the things they were talking about, because that's one thing Shueisha is real iffy about, letting the mangaka not focus on the main character, because usually when that happens, a lot of people, like, sales start to drop. A lot of people stop reading or watching the series when the main character isn't of focus for a long period of time. The only mangaka that really got away with it and did it right was Togashi. Like a lot of other ones that apparently did it in the past, their manga suffered severely because of it. So now they're wondering about.
Togashi's done it. We haven't seen Gon in goddamn near a decade now.
I know, and every time it comes back, its freaking volume is at the top of the goddamn sales above everything. Yeah, he's obviously an exception.
I've never been able to get into One Piece. Just this, I guess it's just the art style. It's just really fucking weird.
I
What's
think
going on,
when it comes to me, it's the fact that when I was young, before I got into anime, I was watching a lot of cartoons and you know how cartoons are. Whether it's, I would say around the '80s, the late '80s, not the early mid '80s. The late '80s around the Ren and Stimpy time. Like a lot of art styles looked significantly different from the other, and they were extremely goofy. From the '80s all the way to now, a lot of cartoons have their own unique art style, and they look extremely goofy. So when it came to like reading or watching One Piece, seeing that kind of anime but a little bit of cartoon goofy art style, it didn't bother me too much. But I do remember a lot of people levitating towards Naruto and Bleach when all three of them started to get big because of the art style.
Yeah, Lou, I know it's you, brother. Lakaha. But yeah, man. And I don't have a problem with One Piece's art style. I like the fact that it's not anime looking, but it is anime looking. If you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. It's really distinct.
I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, I was really thinking. It's just for some reason I don't entirely know what it is, and that's the weird thing. Just something about it, just kind of it's. I don't necessarily hate it, but I don't feel super appealing. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. No, it just doesn't work for you, and that's fine. You know.
Yeah.
There's one thing that can turn me off, but it hasn't been turning me off lately, is art style. Anything that turns me off lately, it's the narrative.
And I don't even necessarily need like a good art style. Like, was it Ultimate Survivor does not have a very appealing art style, but I'm
gonna post another one.
That's still a really good series.
Yeah. If there's anything that turns me off nowadays, it's the narrative.
Yeah.
I feel it's going in a path that I'm not too fond of. Man, that turns me off real quick.
Are you caught up with One Piece?
The manga? No, because I'm waiting for my fat black man to read it to me.
What the fuck?
And see, I worded it that way because that's how Big Boss gets at me, because
okay,
when me and Big Boss talk, I saw you guys this little debate earlier this week. That shit was hilarious. We're gonna talk about that in a second. When freaking I was in a PSN chat with Big Boss, and Big Boss was trying to talk to me about the most recent chapter of One Piece. I just dropped on a Thursday, and I was like, I haven't read it yet. And he's like, why haven't you read it? And I was like, well, I'm waiting for the live reaction video of King of Lightning. And he was like, why? And I was like, because, I don't know, for some reason, it's just a lot more enjoyable to me. I'm probably going to bring this up to him, Tony, because I could throw that back in his face about, I guess, the experience. Because the whole debate you guys are having is, modified experiences or all that shit. But basically, I like to read my One Piece with King of Lightning doing his live reaction, because he literally has the panel of that chapter up on the screen, and he literally reads it out. He gives his thoughts, his reaction, all that stuff, and I'm reading it also. It's kind of like you have someone reading the chapter with you at the same time. And he was like, "So you're trying to tell me, Riku, that you have to wait for a fat black man to read you a bedtime story?" And I was like, yeah." And he was like,
when you said that, you know what popped in my head?
"What?"
It's you on like some sort of like Arabian Nights style like pillow. You know, there's servant girls
Yeah.
scantily clad, like dusting off, and there's just this black guy dressed up in popo outfit.
What the fuck?
And he's
Damn.
just casually like he's reading it. He's like holding the book up and he's reading to you, and then he's like turning the page also elegantly.
Isaac, I posted-
Bring me my black manservant.
Yeah,
That's
see,
how he-
the way
that's
I
how he
imagine, I'm like,
worded
you waiting for Torrance to read you manga? What the fuck?
Yeah, Caneline is pretty big himself. He's rivaling. I wouldn't say he's rivaling Tor, but he's up there. No, his videos are really enjoyable, and I find it even more enjoyable if I don't know what's gonna happen
Interesting.
while I'm watching and reading it at the same
Yeah,
time. With it.
and you're just like, you have like a bowl of grapes, and the servant girls are like peeling them for you.
Well, the good thing about his videos, because I watch
and
his
then what
videos,
did Luffy do?
I watch his videos too, but I watch them after the fact.
Yeah.
His videos are fucking funny, man. Because he edits
Yeah,
them.
because
too.
he edits them. He puts memes in there. He puts like all type of stuff. It's just a great experience. And I said you should try it one time, Big Bop. And he's like, no. I was like, I mean, you don't. I don't think you have the right to judge how I consume my manga.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, Rico, I hear you, man. You know, going back to that conversation we were having the other day, you know.
Yeah.
Isaac, I posted the quest.
About mods in Skyrim and cheats in Cuphead.
Yeah, it really
about-
qualifies more for cheats though. Like mods, I don't personally like them, but they're a part of that community. Cheats are not.
Yeah.
You know.
I can understand cheats.
And like cheats, there's no way a developer is gonna co-sign that shit. A developer will co-sign mods, you know, like Bethesda does.
The only time developers co-signed cheats was back in the day when they actually put the cheats in their game.
Yeah, exactly.
But that shit don't.
But the thing is-
technically you can. It's called console command.
You know,
Yeah,
you know,
but
yeah.
like we were saying, Bethesda is like the exception to
Yeah.
this. Not a lot, if not anyone other than Bethesda, goes out of their way to make their game mod friendly like that.
Yeah. Though I just put it down to them being laziness because I was just messing around. It's like, oh, there's a level skip function. It's like the achievements aren't turned off when you're using
That's
console
another-
commands.
That's another developer I don't fucks with. Like, I don't fucks with Rockstar Games just because I'm
going
not
on,
a fan
Michael?
of their engine.
Yeah, you don't fuck
But-
with what happened now?
No, I'm saying developers I don't like specific developers I don't play their games and why. Now I'm saying I don't play Rockstar Games because I don't necessarily like their engine,
Yeah.
and every time I play a GTA game I always get sidetracked. So it's just like not really. I don't think I'm really that big of a fan of sandbox games.
I was about to say you don't seem to like those kind of games. Manny's the same way too. He doesn't seem to like those games, and you know that's just your taste, which is fine. You know.
It's weird because just like I think the only sandbox games that I can sit down and think that I really liked was Spider-Man 2
Yeah.
and Infamous, the Infamous series. Other than those two games, if it's a sandbox game, I don't want to play it.
Yeah.
I really didn't like the newer Infamous that much. I got it, and then I kind of was just like,
I thought it was fun.
I liked
definitely
Infamous
wasn't better.
Second Son. But to me, the highlight is still the first one. You know.
yeah.
Oh really?
Second
I
one.
think it's-
The second one was
a
just
good
okay
follow-up,
too.
though.
You know.
I think from a gameplay standpoint, the second one was the best. From a story standpoint, the first one took it.
Yeah, that's
And
why I like the
from,
first one more because of the story. You know.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm like,
Kessler,
okay,
oh
if this
my
is
God.
supposed to be a video game comic book, the
Yeah.
story's the center. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
All right, I found
Yeah.
Legiano. Okay, I'm coming somehow. Nice.
I agree with you. But yeah, I'm not. I don't know. I mean, I know if I sit down and really gave it a
that's
chance,
too
I
far.
would like GTA.
Yeah.
But
Well, you don't have to, man. I mean, you like your specific type of games, and that's it. You know. I don't feel anybody should be forced to play or consume anything that's outside of their comfort zone. Like, why? You found what the shit you like. Why should you try something else? You know, just do what you do.
I would rephrase that from comfort zone to stuff they just don't like.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
there's bezel guys, of course. Corey showed up, Riku.
Yo, I still call him that shit.
That shit is funny, man. But
I call him my friends, and they're like, "Why do you call him that?" I explain, they're like, "That's funny."
Yeah. But yeah, I know. I think you're right, Riku. Let's rephrase it. It's not out of your comfort zone. It's like, you don't have to like something that you aren't naturally inclined to. Yeah, yeah.
Taste. Because nigga, every time I turn on a fucking Souls game, I feel I'm outside of my comfort zone.
Oh shit! I thought you like Souls games.
I love Souls games, but nobody likes to get fucked.
Yeah.
You know?
Fucked up.
I don't think I'll ever get used to like being mad and just pissed off all the time.
Damn, son, I'm getting wrecked right now.
Every time I enter like a new area in a Souls game, I feel like I'm outside of my comfort zone. You know?
Yeah.
But that's just that game. So that's why I was like, yeah, let's rephrase that, because
yeah, you're right about that,
sometimes
bro.
getting out of your comfort zone is, for the betterment of you. You find new genres that you didn't necessarily thought you liked. But if it's just not your taste altogether,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There's no saving that.
The one thing I wish the combat was actually better in Dark Souls. I know some people are like,
It's like,
no, it works well enough for what it is, but there's games that have better combat systems. I'd like more of a, keep the stamina system. I'd like more like Bayonetta or Devil May Cry style combat for a Souls game.
I would say for a Souls game, go as deep as Neo. I don't think it needs to go any deeper than that. Have you played Neo?
Yeah.
What do you think of Neo?
I think the stances was kind of overkill with that one. I did like.
Yeah, the stances would maybe ultimately decide. You know what? I'm not gonna fuck with this. That's too much.
Hey, Michael.
So wait, how do you say the stances? Wait, so what?
Oh, no, not you, Michael.
No, we're talking to the chat, you know.
Oh, okay. Sorry. No, how do you think stances are overkill for the Souls game when you literally said you want it to be like Bayonetta, which is...
Bayonetta doesn't have stances, though.
It doesn't have stances, but it's just the overall combat and how deep it is. And
it's as deep as you make
and
it.
Devil May Cry,
yeah.
From a combat standpoint, I would say is deeper than Neo.
Yeah.
So why would you say?
I don't know about you, Riku. You know me when I play those games, man. I do my same combo over and over again. That shit works just fine for me. I can't get away with that in Neo.
It works,
you know.
If you,
like
but if you're playing on the hardest difficulty, then yeah, you
like being able to just do things with the right timing with a couple attack buttons is better.
Oh, there's Corey.
I liked in the Surge. That's that the Surge had combos, so you for their weapons. Wasn't a perfect game by any way, but that's one thing I liked about it.
But yeah, and Riku, the other thing about Neo is like I could only play those type of games once a year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like those super brutal games and shit. It's like, I don't normally play those. Like the only reason I got into Dark Souls 3 was because of Bloodborne. You know?
True. Yeah, I think Neo is definitely for someone that is looking for, from a combat and a gameplay standpoint, looking for something a bit more deep than a Souls game. I think he would be giving Neo another try. But I was definitely overwhelmed when I first started playing it also. When I first played that beta, I was like, what stance should I be using? High is too slow for me. Low doesn't do enough damage. And I'm just going to stick with medium. And then I got fucked. I was like, well, shit.
Yeah, you gotta constantly change and shit. I don't know about that, man.
Well, it's a mix of that and then dealing with the stamina reload, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, but I like all of that. That makes it its own beast. When you get used to everything, and you go back to a Souls game, it feels like something's missing.
Yeah, though as I was saying with either Bayonetta or Devil May Cry, like you can still access.
I wouldn't even put them.
The higher tier of entirety of abilities are just you figuring things out with the tools they already gave you. You could have done those at the beginning.
What do you mean?
Come on, man. What the fuck? By the way, we also
I
have a
could've figured
Rathian to
out-
take out after this.
Are you saying I could have figured that out at the beginning, as far as like sitting there swinging and being like, oh, that does that and that does that, instead of being in the middle of battle and figuring shit out and dying?
Oh shit, Carl, I see that, brother.
Oh, let's see. Oh, and the fucking loot system needs to go to hell.
The what system? Loot?
The loot system in Neo.
Oh, I thought it was fine. It reminded me of Borderlands. It was fine. And plus, it has a transmogrify, which I fucking love. I wish Monster Hunter had a transmogrify system, but it doesn't. So that's probably why I didn't mind the loot system in Neo, because it's basically like.
Oh
Borderlands.
shit, let's go ham.
Find something cool, it's better than what you have, put it on, transmogrify to make it look like however you want, and you're good to go.
It's having to sort through junk.
Got him.
They had a lot of tools to help sort and get rid of stuff that you didn't want, but you actually have to sit down and look at all of that stuff. But when I was first in there, yeah, I was sitting there selling and changing shit up for like half an hour, just changing my character.
All right, now where is this Rathian?
Yo, Tony, do you have Michael on PSN?
I don't know. What's your name, bro?
What's up, everybody? My name's Big Mike, 102477.
What's going on, man? So I do have you here.
You should have me on your friends list.
Mike Long, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, what's going on, brother?
you've been on our podcast a couple times.
That's right, man. I'm like, I know that voice, man. You came in with that clean intro too,
man. I'm
son.
looking for new podcasts.
Yeah. Let us finish this fight, and I'll invite you to the squad.
Sounds like a
The
plan.
Monster Squad.
Monster Squad with the Monster Squad. Yeah, man, these motherfuckers don't know about no Monster Squad, man. Gotta put them on.
Yeah.
Their Gigante's got nards.
Oh, damn, he's fucking them up.
Yo, Basil guys is just getting all these L's right now.
Yeah, he really is. Rathwell's like, nope,
Yo.
he's dipping. Wow, that's the first time I saw that. He actually dipped. Because he was getting fucked up too much.
What happens
If
if
somebody dropped this motherfucker, I got it.
Second.
Yeah, thank you.
Yo, Riku,
Yeah.
Oh, motherfuck.
why is
Why
Tadashi
is
not
it-
taking any breaks, man?
God damn.
You said, why is he not taking any breaks?
He's getting me worried.
Has he given us a volume's worth yet?
Not sure, but he hasn't taken a break since he started this year. I think he's done like 6 consecutive chapters.
Yeah, I would say get back at me once we pass a volume's worth. Because that's what he's been doing since, I think, 2015.
Oh,
He's given us at least a volume's worth every year.
Oh, but I like this fucking arc, man. This arc is freaking.
It's getting getting somewhere now. Because for a long time we've just been getting introduced to so many fucking new heads.
Yeah, there's a shitload of them. You start to know.
yo,
them.
Carlos, I got a health over here, bro.
Hey, better than waits for
Done.
fucking Berserk.
I'm
I
dead.
love the series, but that's the one thing that really pisses me off about Berserk.
What, it's hiatus?
Yeah, the hiatuses.
Yeah. They've really, I mean, at least now he's on a monthly, which that's what the fuck Gashi used to do, but I guess they have him on a yearly volume schedule, so I guess that works for him. But
Yeah, well,
nah,
just
I-
like it's like we almost
Are
have
you caught up with the
Casca
manga
back,
right now?
son of a bitch.
Are you caught up with the manga for Berserk?
Oh, is that Falconia, right? And then they're in the weird ass dreamscape.
Yeah, they're in the Dairy Kings. But are you caught up with the manga? Have you read the most recent chapter?
I another thing. I like did a whole giant binge recently because they had a selling Comixology, like it was half off. So I only got for 300 instead of like $600.
Oh shit.
Okay. Yeah,
Yo,
most
he's being
recent
mad
Batman,
aggressive, man.
That was some good shit. But I mean, at least he's on, like I said, at least he's on a monthly schedule now, so hopefully that helps his consistency.
Ah,
Yeah,
As his higher
man, because it's getting good.
Yeah, Hunter x Hunter, freaking man.
Yo, I like how he
Come
like,
on, man.
casually just like introduced stands to fucking Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah. I said that.
Did he used to
I
work
said
on
that.
JoJo or something?
No, but he is a fan. He did say he was a
Oh.
fan. Said his favorite part is part 4.
Oh shit.
If you look at I remember it was an interview. Togashi took some character designs
Yeah.
from
go, motherfucker.
JoJo. You watched JoJo's part 4, right, Carlos?
ah, damn
No,
it.
I'm only seen up to 3. I'm
Okay,
slacking it
but
with
you know
JoJo's,
what
man.
but you know what the main character for part 4 looks like, right? He has that pompadour.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That
looks-
character right there.
Yeah.
If you remember Knuckle in Hunter x Hunter.
Knuckle.
Knuckle, he
Oh
was the
yeah, yeah.
character-
The dude with the wife beater.
Oh!
He had a wife beater for a while, yeah, and he had a pompadour, and I think at the front of his pompadour, I think it was first. But
Oh! Got
He
you
was at the
again,
beginning of
son.
the Chimera Ant arc. He was
About to
like
fuck
training
me up.
going to Killua.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
remember.
his character design was based off of that part 4 Joker right there. And then if you remember remember Palm, the girl with the hair crazy?
Oh, with the freaking eye in the middle of the forehead.
Yeah.
Yep.
She was based off another character that's in Joker's part 4 that does something with their hair also. Their names are all like extremely similar also. It's like one vowel difference.
I'm sort of amazed how often they
Damn!
some of the blatant copying they do. It's like almost worse than Marvel and DC copying each other with some characters.
In Japan, the copyright shit is a little bit looser,
Oh yeah.
as Manny explained to me.
Plus, when it comes to like manga and that type of quote unquote copying, the person who got copied, honestly, they feel honored.
Oh,
They don't feel like
fuck.
pissed off. Like a lot of people over here doing like, you stole my shit, I'm gonna sue you. Like over there,
You know
like,
how
"Oh, I'm
Americans
fine,
are, man. They
I'm
want to
gonna
sue everybody.
Yeah, they want to sue
It,
anything.
it depends on the rare, because I remember there was a mangaka who was like pissed off people were cosplaying their characters.
Yeah, I'm not saying all of them are like that, but there are instances where they're just like,
Oh, he's finally tired.
majority of the time they're usually, because you know how the Japanese.
Oh, there's Bezel.
Well,
you know,
it depends.
They're really like.
Depends on the group. I remember freaking. I've been at Anime
Jesus.
Expo a couple times. You can always tell the U.S. run events from the Japanese run ones, because Japanese ones are more about a show, and American ones are more about actual fucking panels and people actually being able to ask questions.
Yeah, it's definitely changed.
I remember when there was the fucking Clamp panel at Anime Expo and they were there. And it
I need
was
to watch the
basically
Clamp
like,
show.
you might as well just have watched a YouTube video.
Okay.
Yes, could you please clap at these times?
You guys want to capture this dude? Because
Oh, is he? Yeah, we could try to capture him. Is the operative word here with fucking Bezel dice being an asshole.
yeah.
I'm gonna set up my trap. See what happens.
All right, I got a train.
Damn.
Where the hell is the trap? Okay, I got the trains ready.
Oh fucking! Yo, this dude what?
Where's your trap? Oh, there it is.
Yo,
There we go.
There we go.
Yes.
yo, thank you. Yo, this dude will almost fucking one hit kill me every
Wow.
time.
That shit was
Man,
crazy.
Good shit, guys.
Yeah. All right, Mike. I'll get you into the room right now.
All right.
Yeah, with my stuff I'm working on, I'm trying to figure out exactly how I want to go dealing with the fan base, because I want to interact, but I don't want to necessarily have my entire life devoted to it.
Oh, we got a lot of good shit off of this.
Yep. Oh yeah, the red ones are like the highest grade. Those are the ones that give you the best chance of.
These are all. Oh, I got a streamstone for an
blast
axe.
coat, dual 3.
Again, I get these things for weapons I don't even fucking use.
Do
I should
it.
wait for an
Well,
axe. Wait, I have an axe. Hold up. Wait a minute.
My axe.
Wait, did you get a hero one?
No, I wish it was a hero one. It was a warriors one. Does that do anything good?
Your hunter rank 84.
If
Damn.
it's a hero, if it's a warriors, then it's like the tier 6 and 7 weapons that they're in the track.
Ah, fuck.
Yo, man, I got a fucking a bowgun fucking streamstone, man. Come on.
Yeah, they fucked me over with that shit too, man. All right, let me get my man in here.
I have like 200 hours. I've only gotten of the high end streamstones. I've only gotten like 4.
Damn.
And only 1 for weapon I use, which was the sword one. Like, I use dual blades and bow and arrow a shit ton. Not what I got.
Yeah. Okay, here you go. Okay, Mike, I found you, man. I just sent the invite.
All right.
Yeah, okay, so I finally got one. So it's for a level, you said level 7 weapon. My shit is level 8. Fuck, man. Like, both of my axes are level 8.
Nice.
Bullshit, Mr. Davis. I need a heroic one.
And my axe.
And my axe.
I need to see fucking Lord of the Rings again, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the Blu-ray of that shit. It's been many years.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I need to watch that Hobbit stink off my fucking mouth.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that
Man, I
stank.
didn't even watch the last Hobbit movie. I was just like, no, I'm done.
Yeah, you don't really need to. Let's just be honest here.
Oh, by the way, here's another discussion here.
Uh-oh.
But I recently watched fucking Justice League.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Don't say nothing yet. I'm about to watch it.
Okay, don't say nothing yet then.
Yeah.
I'll just give you my quick couple lines.
Mhm.
It's okay. It's not bad.
Yeah, that's my general thought. The thing is, with
That's fine.
with Batman versus Superman being the way it was, that movie was just better in comparison, you know?
Well, the only thing I kind of hated was the last act, the final act. It just was kind of messed up.
The
way it
last
was
act
kind
was
of-
like, you could take that shit from any other superhero movie. It was just so generic.
Yeah, it was really like
I didn't hate the
Even-
movie, but it had issues, man.
I'd say it's better than Batman versus Superman.
Well, yeah, that goes without saying, you know?
oh no,
Does it feel
it
like
goes
these
with
DC movies? It feels like they never really try to.
Hey, Isaac,
Even-
since
even
you're
like
now
at the end.
the team leader, can you invite Sasha into the guild? I don't know. How the hell did you take over my spot? I'm telling you, white people just taking over, man.
what can I say? Colonizer and all that.
Yeah, you're a colonizer. You're Riku. So I created this fucking guild, right?
Mhm.
And suddenly, for whatever reason, Isaac's the new team leader. Like, I didn't relinquish it. He just took that shit over under the cover at night.
Let's see. Do I have him on my friends list?
Well, he should.
Hmm.
If he's in, just look at the room list here. You know.
I'll be right back.
All right. Like, if you open up the room list, and you should see him there. But you could add him to your friends list too.
Let's see.
I'm probably only going to see him for another half an hour anyway, because I want to be done before daylight savings rolls over.
Where do I find? Let's see. Communication info. Recently played or
Player list. No. Go to communication.
list, there we
Players,
go.
yeah. And yeah, Sasha.
And
So yeah,
Sasha.
invite him to the squad since you're now the leaders for some reason.
To the Monster Squad.
I can't
Squad.
invite him. It says It says leaders only. It's great.
Yeah, you are the leader though.
Are you sure?
Yeah. When I try to appoint him, it goes only the request expedition leader has the ability to promote a player, and you have the sign on your name.
Weird. It on my end it says, hold on, let me rejoin.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll.
Maybe it'll make
This
me the
game
leader again. Yeah, this thing is
This
fucked
game
up
has
though.
some weird issues.
Yeah. Remember how Brett's guild got just erased?
Yep.
But I mean, as
Aloha.
long as you're in the server with us, you'll be all right. What's your hunter rank
Yeah.
right now, bro?
My hunter rank is level 35. I'm
35.
going
All
for
right, so you're still you got to get up to 49 so you can unlock all that other good shit afterwards.
Mhm. So, whatever quest you want to do, we can do it.
Cool.
So whatever quest you want to do, I can join y'all, or I can post a quest and.
Yeah, I think it'll be better if you post a quest because there's some quests we could do that you can't.
Okay.
But anything you could do, we could do.
Yo, Mike, you have like a twang in your voice. Where are you from?
Pennsylvania.
Oh, damn. I thought it
Remember,
was like-
when you get to like what is it, the western side of Pennsylvania, that's when it starts getting southern.
Oh, because
Yeah.
isn't that like by West Virginia?
I'm on the. I'm Western Pennsylvania.
Yeah, wouldn't they call it Pennsyltucky or some shit like that?
Pennsylvania.
That's what Manny told me because he lives out there, but he lives in Philadelphia and shit. He's like, yeah, they call it Pennsyltucky.
There you go. Yeah, I'm 4 hours or 5 from Philadelphia.
Damn.
Mm.
All right.
Got a bunch of East Coasters.
Yo, now Carlos, now it says you're the team leader.
What? But I am whiter than you, Tony.
Yeah, that is true.
Man.
PSN just somehow it knows.
Yeah.
It knows.
By the way,
It's
and that's always weird because like in my lifetime, the only people whiter than me are actual real white people. No Hispanic is whiter than I am, so you'd be the first.
Well, I think I have whiter features in some ways.
Oh, okay.
but-
Yeah, because I think my skin color is probably lighter than yours. You know.
I don't know, man. My skin color is pretty.
I
Yeah.
still haven't seen a picture of your boy Carlos, man.
I seen
That's
Carlos
one
one
of the biggest
time, man.
mysteries. One of the biggest mysteries of Throwdown.
That ain't no mystery. But Carlos is white as fuck, bro. But he looks Mexican as shit. If you know what I mean.
Has anyone other than you seen a picture of him, Tony?
Yeah, man, this is gonna sound fucked up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The only other person that's seen Carlos is not with us anymore. Rachel.
Oh, Rachel. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
Damn.
Quest is posted.
Okay, cool, man. We'll join it.
No, not only Rachel. I remember I posted a picture to the chat, the SMS chat. Remember?
Yeah.
'Cause-
Ah,
'cause
Nergigante.
Manny asked for a picture or something like that. He's like, oh, like I need to like I forgot why, but like I said, I just sent a picture on the chat.
Okay. But yeah, no, Carlos.
yeah,
Now,
he's the
so
one
okay.
I'm always doing the One Punch Man of, right? Instead
Yeah.
of,
All right, so
using
Carlos, we
drugs.
need to do something whenever we meet because what I like to do is when I meet white people, I like to do what I call a white off.
Okay.
Because again, I'm
gotta
the
explain that.
yeah, okay, because I'm the whitest Hispanic I know, right? And and I always want to see, are these white people whiter than I am? And I always turn out to be slightly darker than them. It's not that I'm darker. I'm like a different shade than them. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
for lack of a better term, I'm more bronze than them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I've never done that with another Hispanic person. So that would be interesting.
One way you supersede me is that you're a redhead.
Yeah. Well, I'm not a redhead. It depends on the season, Carlos.
Okay.
I'm a redhead. I'm a redhead in the summer.
He's a trans redhead.
Yeah, I'm a trans. Like right now, my shit is like it's not black, but it's like dark brown, right? During
Yeah.
the summer, it's gonna be red, but my beard is red the whole 24, the 365, 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys guess where I have black hair. Basically, I got all the colors. My nostrils. Because I got blonde. I got blonde hair on my arms. I got black hair on my nostril. Red hair on my face, and then like multicolored hair on not in a SJW way, but you know what I'm saying, like
So
yeah.
do you have like that thing that was it Doc Hammer does, where it's just you have different pigments of hair, different places in your body?
Yes. Because remember, Hispanics are mutts just naturally, you know.
Very interesting.
Fuck, I just got tossed in the middle of nowhere. Same thing with you,
That's
Carlos. Fuck.
I'm like, man.
Oh, we got to unlock Camp 16 for this man. It's all right.
It's like I have a camp. Okay, damn it. Somehow you told your PS4 and now it knows.
You know,
Now
by the
it's
way,
got
I got a funny story for you guys, man. So when I went upstate to Albany, it was like 2 years ago, right? Actually, this will be a separate story, but basically every cab driver there was from the city, from New York, right? So anyway, I get into the taxi with the first guy there, so he could take me to my hotel. And he's like, and I'm just talking to him, and then, you know, it just came up in conversation. He's like, "Yo, man, like, where you from?" And I'm like, "I'm Dominican," and I was like, "I'm surprised you knew I was Hispanic because everybody just thinks I'm white." He's like, "Man, you ain't white. Look at your skin color, man. That shit is off." That's the thing,
was
though.
this dude black or
Yeah,
what
he was black. Yeah, here's the thing. White people think I'm white, but minorities know I'm a minority. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
know
we
you
got-
as Tony, so.
Yeah.
Yep, that's me.
All right, I'm gonna wait here for you guys.
Yeah, Tony even went the lengths to anglicize his name too.
Well, I didn't anglicize my name at all. If you think about it, my name is fucking Antonio. But it's you know, Tony's short.
By the way, Mexicans call Antonio's Tony as well.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, man. I didn't anglicize nothing. It's like if people like when people go to me, "Oh, your name's Anthony," you're like, "My name ain't Anthony. It's Antonio, motherfucker."
Anthony's my middle name.
Yeah.
I'm done.
But yeah, man, like one of my favorite pastimes, like when I was going to school, I would like whenever like the first day of classes, right? Like you don't know anybody from the class, especially in
Yeah.
university and stuff like that. So I would like the first thing I would speak in is English,
Yeah.
and I don't have much. I have an accent, but I don't have it. It's not as bad.
Yeah.
So like to them, my accent's perfect, right? In English.
Yeah.
And then I start speaking in Spanish. Their fucking heads turn.
Yeah. No, that happens to me a bunch of times. We're like, "Whoa, how come you don't have an accent?" I'm like, "Why would I have a fucking accent?" I've had that happen to you a bunch of times, Carlos. Like, you know, they hold me talking and shit, everything's cool, and then I start talking Spanish. They're like, "Whoa, what?"
Yeah, it's like, man, I was about to start talking shit about you.
Yeah, right? Like, uh-oh. Oh, that's one of my favorite things to do, too. Like, when somebody's, like, you know, a Hispanic person's talking about me and shit, talking shit, and I just start talking to them in Spanish, they feel real stupid. Oh, by the way, speaking about things we like to do, including race, one of my favorite things to do when I go outside is look for the whitey. And I'm going to explain that. Basically, because there are no real white people in Queens, right? So I always try to look for them. So I'm always surprised by, like, oh shit, that's an actual white person. Like, obviously in Manhattan, there's a bunch of white people, but in Queens, not really. Not, I mean, in my neighborhood at least, you know.
It's probably a lot in Brooklyn.
Yeah, well, you know, those fucking hipsters and shit.
Hipsters ruin everything.
Yeah, Brooklyn wasn't like that when I was a kid. I'll tell you that, bro.
Yeah, that's what everyone that I know from New York says. Brooklyn used to be like
It was hard, son. Yeah.
Yeah, like East New York used to be fucking hard as fuck.
Yeah, man.
But then like all the hipsters started moving there and raised the property like costs. And
yeah, fucked it up, you know.
Hipsters ruin everything they claim to want to protect and love.
Yes. Yeah, I'll be, you know, this may sound fucked up, but I kind of prefer the old ways, man. Like the way it used to be. Like, I'll be honest, I miss seeing Hispanics like the way I used to back in the day, you know.
What, in like reality or like?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you know, like basically the neighborhood where I'm at right now, there was always a good amount of, you know, like actually Queens and like in Flushing, Queens, where I live, there was always like good pockets of Hispanic people, right? And now it's hard to find them, man. Like the way it used to be, at least. I know that sounds fucked up or whatever, but I don't know. Because I just, you know, I like seeing my people. I'm just being real right now, you know?
But there was
Psycho Crusher.
you had a neighborhood, it had an actual culture, and then over time it got eroded by hipsters.
Yeah, well, mine's didn't. Thankfully, it just got taken over by other people and shit, which is still fine, I guess. We got a lot of Chinese people. They're really nice people, but I'm like, oh man, I miss my Hispanics, man. Like
Some
I went,
good ass food, man.
yeah, man.
Hey,
What
how is this new season of Jessica Jones?
I'm not bothering with that until like I'll watch it like maybe the week before the new Luke Cage drops. I really don't give a fuck about Jessica Jones.
I thought the first season of Jack Jones was like meh.
Yeah, it wasn't that good.
I'll save everyone, since it's the white girl show and I'm the white person, I'm thus qualified to speak on it. Jessica Jones in a nutshell. Jessica, Kilgrave, Jessica.
Yeah, that's season 1. Yeah. Joel Torre.
Nutshell.
Kilgrave. Yeah. Joel Torre says, I live in the city that's 67% Mexican and 1% Asian. Damn. Yo, Joel, where you live, son?
Yeah, I was like, where is this? Probably like in LA or something?
Yeah, it's gotta be LA,
Either LA or El Paso.
Yeah.
El Paso, I think, has more Mexicans than 67%.
Oh, dang. Oh, shit. Yo, that's the other thing. When I was a kid, like, there were Mexicans and shit, but, like, not that many. Now it's like they're all over the place, bro. It's crazy. Like, even in my old neighborhood in Junction Boulevard, that used to be, like, Dominican Central. Now it's, like, mostly Mexican. I'm like, wow, what happened?
Taking over.
Yeah, man, y'all progress, like, y'all breed like rabbits, son. like Dominicans like to fuck too, but not on that level,
I wish we could have gotten the actual comic Jessica, because
Psycho Crusher,
but he's a small part of that story. They didn't even go into what happened with her until later on. It was like a couple issues.
Joel says he lives in the middle of California. Where is middle of California?
Oh, so middle California. What is that like Fresno?
No, middle California would probably be like the fucking Bay Area, if I remember right.
I thought isn't the Bay Area like SoCal?
No, the Bay Area is
like
San Francisco.
It's like the edge of it.
Okay.
I mean,
no, it's north. No, Bay Area is North Carolina.
Oh yeah. I mean, actually, please correct me because I thought Southern California was like L.A. and down.
Yeah, it's L.A., San Diego, and like that part.
Okay, so I'm not wrong then. That's what I thought. So,
yeah.
What about San Francisco? Is that like more middle? I guess.
No, that's north. Like
that's north.
Well,
no, because north is like San Francisco is south compared to the real north of California.
Yeah, I grew up in fucking Northern California. Like, I grew up in Auburn, so.
Yeah, dude, like Chico is Northern California.
Hey, Brett, what would be middle California? That's what Joel says he's from. Where would that be?
I think that'd be San Francisco area.
Okay, so that would be middle then, right? Okay.
I mean, if you're going like by, what the middle usually means, then yeah.
Like, cause like everything, like there's no real city after Sacramento, really. Like,
oh, really? Psycho
like
Crusher,
the most northern like city size.
But there's still towns and shit above it. California is fucking huge.
There's Stockton, there's Auburn, which is where I'm from.
They just don't. They don't have any of the giant megatropolises.
Yeah,
north,
but
yeah,
but they still have cities and shit.
Yeah.
By the way, Joel.
Yeah, that's what I'm
says,
saying. Yeah.
Joel says by Fresno.
Oh, he's by Fresno. Okay.
Yeah.
Got him.
Nice.
Where is Fresno?
Fresno is middle California. Like what? That's
middle
where I thought
California.
Middle California was.
Okay. But isn't Fresno near LA? I could be wrong about that.
No, it's
okay.
It's like a couple hours.
I got you.
A huge fucking
hey, that's what I'm like. What is the middle of California? That thing is fucking gigantic,
Yeah, and then on the way down, because I've done it, there's like a whole bunch of nothing. There's like basically like borderline desert or just wasteland.
Yeah.
And a shit ton of fucking farming.
Yep, I just pulled up a map, Tony. San Francisco's damn near San Francisco and Santa Cruz are right between the two of those is the middle of the state, north to south.
Very
ways.
cool.
Like Los Angeles, San Diego, Orange County, all that shit that you know of.
That's
Santa
down,
Barbara,
that's southern,
That's all
yeah,
southern.
that's deep in
Yeah.
the south.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Like San Diego is practically on the border of Mexico.
Yeah, pretty much. Humboldt County is all the way north.
Gotcha. Yeah, because my reasoning
Is
was
it-
I'm like, okay, I know Los Angeles is southern, is in the south, and like San Francisco is like 6 hours drive, so maybe San Francisco is near the middle. So yeah, I guess I was right about that.
Yeah, near the middle, but
Yeah.
it's still there's still another halfway to go up.
Yeah,
Good to
dude,
go up there.
it's
To
crazy.
any weed smoker immediately are like, it's where Humboldt is. Any weed smoker's like, oh,
Is that like weed mecca or something?
what's that?
Is that like a
Is it-
weed mecca or something?
It's where all the good weed used to come from.
Oh, used to, eh?
Well, before Colorado was a thing.
Ah, yes. Gotcha.
Now there's a state that can legally manufacture and distribute it. They've probably got the best, I would assume. But like, no, as you get there's what do they call it? The Green Triangle or something up there. Basically, the mountains help shelter the rainfall,
Triangle.
and it scoops it out. Well, no, they call it the Green Triangle because it's an area where, as you go up California, right, essentially you have these mountains that come down along the coast around Northern California, and then it has a valley that goes kind of northeast, and then there's more mountains that come southwest. So as the rain pushes up, it pushes it into this mountainous valley, and it rains there. And because the airstream blows into there too, it regulates the temperature. It's one of the most temperature regulated places in the world, and it has a steady supply of rainfall. So it's essentially most of the things that make a rainforest happen
Yeah.
in Northern California. And so it's really really soil rich land, but it's kind of out there a little bit, so it's great for growing, but it's tough to like mass produce. So it kind of just made the perfect storm of it's isolated enough and it's surrounded by mountain ranges that the people can generally grow wheat out there. And if you have 100 acres and somebody wants to grow wheat on it, like, you can't match that growing tomatoes. So, you know, and there's not that much land up. I mean, there is, but there's not that much. There's not enough for like massive agricultural projects. So it ended up just kind of falling to the people who would pay the most for the land, and those happen to be the people who sold drugs.
Okay. All right, Mike, go ahead. You could post something. We can just do whatever you need to do.
Yep.
It's interesting.
Yeah, no. My goal in, I don't know, about a year or two is to figure out some way to get to, like, Burbank.
Dude, my goal is to get back to Maui.
That's your
Hawaii
ultimate goal
lifestyle
now.
again.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, because you really like it there.
Oh,
My
dude, I
goal
love
is
it
to
there.
get back to Korea, man. Florida.
Oh shit! You gonna permanently live there, Carlos? Then?
Well, hey, if I
'cause-
get a bunch of money...
'cause these guys are talking about permanent living, you know?
Because I really just want to find some people to actually live with and keep things low-key. And just
Dude, like, yeah,
enjoy my
like-
life.
and that's why I want to go back. Like, dude, the thing a lot of people don't understand about Hawaii, and one of the reasons I actually really love it, is yes, it's part of the United States, but just barely. It's a state, but they were a sovereign nation for a long time, and they have a big resurgence of their culture, and they're hugely independent people. So they pretty much are like, they view, like, they don't view it as like, we're America. They view it as like, yeah, there's the mainland, and then there's us over here. And that's how most of America views them too. They're like, fuck, they're like 2,000 miles away, man. I don't want to send ships and shit out there. Like, they can take care of themselves.
Okay.
And so they pretty much have been. And you hit this weird time warp, man, where everything's just laid back and nobody gives a shit. And, I mean, it's pretty much you've reached the end. Like, you found yourself in paradise early, and you're like, wow, you're not supposed to get palm trees until you're like fucking 60. So what do you do for the rest of your life? You just live every day in paradise. So there's not really like this. It's not really goal oriented down there, I guess is one way to put it. There aren't people down there who got shit to do other than get off work, smoke a little bit of weed, have a beer, roast a pig.
Oh, I just want to get a low-key lifestyle so I can actually just focus on my creative pursuits. You know, get more writings done, get more books done.
It is horribly expensive out there. You're probably looking to go somewhere cheap. The key to that is live somewhere cheap and get your money not locally. Because, like, for instance, I'm a tattoo artist, right? So if I live somewhere cheap, it's because the people who live there, they don't have a lot of money either because the local economy is down. So I make the money equivalent to pretty much anywhere I go. So if I work in a very, very rich area, I could afford to live in a very, very rich area. If I work in a middle-of-the-road area, I generally make the income of those I'm surrounded by. That changes, however, if you do something like remote illustration. You know, like Manny pretty much gets paid the same for his pages no matter where he lives. And in New York, that's really difficult. But when you move out of New York, suddenly that money becomes worth a lot more.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I'm kind of where I'm at.
Yeah, that's why he left. You know?
Oxnard right now, and it's a bit cheaper than LA.
Dude, it's if you want like laid back, good scenery, like consider like even like fucking Utah and shit. Like some of the surrounding states are fucking gorgeous. Iowa, I hear, is actually really pretty. Nebraska's really pretty. There's lots of places that aren't super destroyed. They have a lot of natural beauty and fairly decent weather, and they're cheap as fuck.
Yeah.
Montana?
Yeah, Montana is supposed to be really beautiful.
Well,
Kansas City's cheap, but it sucks here.
I'd also want good internet, though. I mean, we got shit internet compared to the rest of the
We got room for
most of
one
the
more,
rest of the
guys.
world, but
Yeah, you're gonna need to leave the country to get better internet.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is it just me, or does Big Mike sound like Brett?
No, because Brett doesn't
No.
sound, you know, he doesn't sound Southern. You know?
Hey, he sounds like Brett to me.
Well, I used to live in.
Are you saying all white people saying the sound the same?
Yeah,
as Rico?
that's what he's saying, man. That's what
Maybe.
he's saying.
we all look alike. I know that.
Well, I mean, you and
Told me.
Buddy Boy here, Isaac, y'all don't sound the same.
I
Hmm.
used to
But-
live in Tennessee for 10 years, also.
Ah.
Carl,
In
Carlos,
fairness, I hear it a little bit.
What's up, Rico?
Carlos, what do you think? Do you think Big Mike sounds just a bit like Brett?
No.
He doesn't sound
No.
anything like him. Mike has an accent, Brett doesn't.
Yeah, Mike sounds like a Southern man,
Yeah.
and Brett sounds like a middle of America person.
Salt of the earth. No, I think they're meaning tone and pitch, and I don't know what my own voice sounds
Yeah.
like outside of recordings, but
Yeah.
I do think as far as tone, it does. They're talking about as far as accent. I hear it in tone and pitch.
oh yeah, no, I got that Rust Belt accent, yo.
Like for me, Subgata and Chris Seeley sound like they have like the same kind of. They speak like similar.
Yeah, they do. I will give you that.
Well, I mean, on that note, you and Chris speak kind of similar, but your voices are completely different.
Who, Tony and Chris?
No,
You and Chris. Yeah, you and Chris have the same kind of like I don't know.
Inflection.
Yeah, inflection. Yeah.
I can see it.
Yeah, I see that, but I think
You don't have the same voice, so
No.
it's not like you can mistake the two of you, but like
yeah,
your cadence, so to speak.
yeah.
If you and Brett were in here at the same time talking, I wouldn't know which one was talking.
Wow.
Well,
Oh damn.
And the accent doesn't help you because because to me Mike
No.
has a really thick accent, you know.
No. And he just said he was a tattoo artist. I'm like, wait a second. Are you Brett?
Yeah, that's funny, man. I mean, how the hell do you confuse these two guys? One has a big accent, the
Trust
other one
me.
doesn't have an
I
accent.
bet you I'm not the only one. If you have
No,
Big Mike,
you
I'm
might
gonna
be
throw
you
it
might
out.
be right because remember I'm hearing it through my New York ears. You know, like I catch those southern accents.
Dude,
more-
Tony doesn't
yeah.
think he has a New York accent either.
I don't. You know, everybody
Dude,
else.
I've asked like
Yeah.
9
Dude.
people, and they're like, "Dude, he's
Dude.
crazy."
Yeah,
You have
actually,
a
no,
New York
Brett, let me rephrase it. Remember, like, okay, I know I have an accent because all you guys sound different than me, but I've been surrounded by people that sound like me my entire life, so I
There
don't
it
have an
is.
accent. Understand?
That's what it is. Okay, no, I get you sound normal to you. Yes, I get that, but to the rest of us, you could 2 sentences out of your mouth like that motherfucker from New York.
Yeah, no, I get it because I'm like, okay, if you guys sound different to me, then I must sound different to you. Understand? That's how I finally understood it.
This is the weird part, though. Generally speaking, TV panders towards my accent, towards that kind of blended.
That's why,
Rust Belt-
to me, you don't have an accent at all. You sound like a standard American. You know,
Oh, okay, yeah.
Standard American.
He's standard colonizer. Brett
you
is
sound like a standard, like
colonizer.
Isaac,
Oh, shit.
like Isaac
Brett's
talks
a
like,
hipster.
yeah, like for example, I hear Isaac like that motherfucker's from California. You know,
That was uncalled for.
You need to be on an episode. You need to be like on an episode of the program.
Brett, you know what I'm talking about. You have that basic standard accent, you know?
No,
You know, the
no,
same,
I
like, for example, like, you probably know this, but you know how, like, let's say you want to be a news reporter, right? They tell you, it's like, listen, this is the way you're going to talk now. Get rid of that fucking accent.
No,
You know?
I learned that backwards, kind of. Like, I learned that
Yeah.
in sitcoms and TV, they generally go for what they call a blended Midwestern accent.
Yeah.
Which is, I still sound weird to the people around here, because I grew up I was born in Ohio, I grew up in Chicago, and then I moved here. So literally everywhere I go, people are like, you sound like you have a little bit of an accent. But my accent matches perfectly, like, the general shit you'll hear on, like, a sitcom.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, let me tell you guys this story. You'll probably find this funny. So this is how I learned I quote unquote have an accent. Right? I was playing with some dudes from like Georgia online. Like, let me ask you a question. You're from New York, ain't you? I'm like, and I'm like, how the fuck did you know that? It's like, it's the way you talk. You have an accent. I'm like, no, you motherfuckers have an accent. I don't have a fucking accent. What are you talking about?
Fucking accent. You have an accent.
Yeah, so because again, in my mind,
Nice.
again, remember, in my mind, I'm like, everyone in my life talks like me. You guys are the weird ones. Then I start thinking, Tony,
You are the weird ones.
yeah. So then I start thinking, yo, Tony, if they sound weird to you, you sound weird to them. I'm like, oh, I get it now. Like my eyes were open. And it's funny because, by the way, going back to what we were talking about before, when I went upstate, right? Even upstate New York, they're like, you're from New York, aren't you? I'm like, you're from New York too. Like, when you're talking.
I'm still in New York. What do
Yeah.
you mean I'm from New York?
Yeah, but the thing is, because upstate New York, they don't sound like people from the city, you know?
No, they sound like people from Maine.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Like, you're from New York, aren't you? I'm like, yeah, so are you, because I took that shit literally, you know?
That's pretty funny. It's like, guy from down New York. Man, you sound like you're from New York. It's like,
You mean here?
You mean here? Like, this is New York State, man. This is Albany. But then I'm like, oh yeah, because I sound like I'm from the fucking city.
I would wager to guess that people familiar with more like subtle accents would be able to tell you what borough you're from.
Probably, because I probably have a Queens accent.
So I have a question for everyone except Tony.
Uh-oh. And
Where do
fuck
I
you,
sound
man.
like I come from?
You
Why
sound like
don't-
you... Right. Oh, yeah, because I don't qualify for this one.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yep, exactly. You-
Carlos, I knew you right away, bro. Two words. That's all I needed.
You got kind of a blended accent. I couldn't tell you where, but I would tell you it's from a big city.
I'm
You-
not
you
good
ha-
at
you- You have just a hair of like, I don't want to say you have a Hispanic accent, but you can tell that you've been around Hispanic people for a good chunk of your life. Like, you don't sound Hispanic, but just that you. The best way I could put it is, you sound like you could speak Spanish if you wanted to.
That's
Pretty
funny,
easy.
man.
Does that
That's
make
funny.
any sense?
No, it makes sense, but the thing is, because I'm seeing it through my sense. I'm like, Carlos sounds Mexican as shit, you know?
No.
Like, there's no mistaking that this motherfucker. But then again, I'm used to Mexicans, so I know what they sound
no.
like.
You're not used to the actual Mexicans, I don't think. I think we get more of those than you do. I don't think many of those guys make it out to New York.
No, Brett, we have a shit ton of Mexicans up here. A ton
Are you
of
calling
them.
him Brett?
Yeah, that is Brett.
I am Brett.
That is Brett.
I thought you're Big Mike.
No, Mike has barely talked, bro.
Wait,
Yeah.
guys.
Brett, there
What the
are
fuck?
like millions and millions of Mexicans up in New York, bro.
Riku is all mind blown right now.
Brett, my nigga, when did you come in here?
Yo,
you're not black.
Riku, Mike has barely talked this entire time, man.
I'm drinking y'all's banter. That's why.
You know what it is?
How do you not
When
hear that
when
thick accent, man?
Okay, so you know what it is? When I'm looking at what's this thing called? Frickin' Discord.
Discord?
For some reason, when when Brett talks, his icon isn't lighting up. Big Mike's don't lights up.
No, Riku, that's
The entire
that's a
time.
bullshit excuse. You've known Brett for like 4 fucking years, bro, and you tell me you don't know what he sounds like? Come on, son.
That's how come I said, yo, Big Mike sounds like Brett.
But he
When
doesn't.
Brett was talking to
Oh, I get
I
it
know.
now.
I'm
Wait,
laughing
get
my
it.
ass off.
Yo,
Wait, Big Mike. Big Mike, talk right now.
yo, what's up?
Okay, no, you don't sound like Brett. That entire time, dude, that entire time Brett was talking, I thought that was Big Mike talking.
What the fuck?
Because like I said, in this Discord, Big Mike's icon is lighting up every time Brett talks for some reason.
Well, maybe me and Brett are like brothers from another mother.
I don't.
That sounds like Brett
Yeah,
to you, Riku. Come on, son.
No, it does. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Hey, better than what happens with me. Everywhere I go, people they go, "Oh, you're Jewish, aren't you?"
No.
Psycho Crusher.
That is, you have like you do not have a Jewish accent at all.
Yo, Brett, what's good, man?
You look Jewish, but you don't sound Jewish. You sound like you're from California. You know?
No, it goes whenever I'm in a group, and I've had this happen before. I've had other Jews just go up to me, they think I'm
Oy
Jewish,
vey.
and the way they treat you is very different.
That's funny.
Hi, Brett.
It's like I don't correct them because
I'm fucking dying right now, son.
Because I'm so fucked. No, it's Discord's fault. It's not me.
Nah, man, you fucked up. You known
I'm
this man for
blaming
4
Discord.
fucking years, bro.
I know. And that's what I was
if
so
we bring-
mindful on.
So
Huh?
if we bring Brett and Big Mike into the same room, will they like merge into one?
To one person.
We'll be,
No,
the,
dude, we'll have to
we'll be the
Highlander.
super Brett and Mike.
There you go.
Or is it gonna work like
Oh, he
time
said the
cops
Highlander.
to, like, void
There
each
can be
other
only
out of
one.
existence?
You know?
Dude, Riku's gonna be laying in
Yo,
bed
yo,
tonight.
oh, what happened?
I just don't know. I don't
Yo,
know what I know, man. The world doesn't make any sense.
Why didn't he set the bombs off? What the fuck? Oh,
There we go.
whatever.
So,
Did somebody attack him too early or something?
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess thinking about it, yeah, you guys probably have a pretty large Hispanic population. I have no idea why the Mexican guys down here sound super cholo though.
Yeah, no, we the
because
thing that, yeah.
I'll tell you why. Because
Oh.
Kansas, like the middle of the road states, the flyover states, they
Who the fuck
a
was
lot
that?
of. Oh, that's me getting my mic and putting it
Oh,
right
okay.
next to my mouth and saying flyover states.
Okay.
A lot of legal immigrants go to those kinds of states.
I can see that.
I know that because a lot of my family's
weird. It's a part cultural thing here too. Like just that kind of I don't know what else to call it. Other than
Keep
like
it real.
That kind of fucking cholo lifestyle. Like we get
Nice.
a lot of that brought over from like St. Louis, and Kansas City's pretty bad. Like for those of you that don't know, that think Kansas City's like a podunk cow town and shit, like we have one of the highest per capita murder rates in the world. There is a shit ton of gun violence around here. A fuckload. Everybody in Kansas City thinks they're a goddamn gangbanger. So and our neighborhoods aren't that far separated either. I mean, you go like a mile or two in one direction, you can get on the wrong side of town. So we have some pretty severe stratification in certain areas. Most of the white trash folk live out in Independence. Wyandotte is super ghetto. I was down in a hospital with Rachel in downtown, and they're pretty close to Wyandotte, and I saw several police officers walking down the hallway. Finally, I asked a nurse, I was like, what's with all the police officers? And she's like, oh, they need to come in every time there's like a motorcycle accident or something like that. Not car accidents, but motorcycle accidents. They have to come in and bring the person in. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. She's like, oh, and shootings. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, I mean, do you get a lot of those? And she's like, oh, yeah, we got like 7 a day so far. And this is like 2:30 in the afternoon. And I was like, are you kidding me? She's like, well, we're right next to Wyandotte. And I'm like, okay. I mean, Wyandotte is the kind of place. One time I got lost there looking to rent a house, and I somehow managed to find my way in Wyandotte. A group of 12-year-olds, like 10 of these motherfuckers, just walk into the street in front of my car, like literally intentionally to block me. And then this one kid comes up, is like, "Fuck you doing in my neighborhood?" And I'm like, "You're 10 or 12. I'm in a motherfucking car. All I have to do is press a pedal, and you're dead."
Damn, that's some Lord of the Flies shit right there, Ben.
Dude, well, they thought they were fucking hard asses, man. See, that's the thing. It's like there's not a lot of like honest hard asses out here. There's just a bunch of fucking cowards who think that they are badasses.
Yeah.
And see, that's the weird thing is because we're close to Colorado, right? So we got Kansas between us and Colorado. If you think for a second that there are not legitimate drug dealers moving pounds from Colorado and smuggling it through Kansas, you fucking mistaken. And Kansas has some heavy legislation. Like, they fight that shit. So there are people that go out there in as fast a car as possible, put on night vision goggles, and race the borders back. They'll go about 120 to 150 miles an hour down the highway with night vision goggles and no lights, so that they can, avoid the police and shit. So we actually do have drug smugglers and dangerous motherfuckers, but that's not the kind of people I'm talking about. The honest to God dangerous ones are the fucking gangbanging hood rats who feel like they got something to prove, and that's not everybody. That's just this weird small subsect. Like, my buddy lives on a street where every different fucking race and creed lives on that street, but there is one house that has been had 3 drive-bys in the last 2 years.
Oh shit!
So there's a bunch of hood motherfuckers who live in there, and the rest of the neighborhood hates it.
That's crazy, man. You ain't living in Southern California, man. What the fuck?
Dude, I don't know what it is about Kansas City. Like, we don't have as many people, but we definitely have more of them shooting each other.
That's nuts. All right, we could do one more mission, then we'll end it for the night.
All right.
In San Diego, things were pretty bad because I basically worked at the one Walmart that was open 24/7.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
So, like, I saw a fucking drug bust, like, in the fucking parking lot.
Damn.
Oh, dude, I see drug busts on my way to work. When I worked in Independence, which is, like, it used to hold the crown of the meth capital of the U.S. I think somebody might have taken that away from us, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Like, literally, I was driving up one day. I was driving through this back neighborhood, about to turn into my 3 blocks from my work, right? And there's what looks like a giant UPS vehicle, but it's like all black. And I remember thinking to myself, like, as I'm driving past, I'm like, that's weird. And I kind of look to the side. As soon as I get past it, I look in my rearview mirror. The back is open up. There are like 24 SWAT officers hanging out, like, fully decked, like bullet shields and like the fucking mask and then the big vests that overlay them. And they weren't just chilling in the back. They were all like hanging off the side, like ready to go at a moment's notice. So, like, after I got past this thing by like 10 feet, looked back, I was like, oh, holy shit, I'm out of here.
All right. What's posted?
Nice.
Yeah, unfortunately, when mine happened, it happened where I was working, so I couldn't leave the premises.
Yeah, that's not great.
I'm because they completely like screw me over, and I was like pushing carts. So I'm going along, I'm killing myself as I did pretty much every day at that point, just pushing carts and trying to avoid people driving like maniacs. Because I was in one of those like mega, like, where it's just like it's a football field for a parking lot.
Yeah.
So I'm going along doing that, and I go, this car parked there. It's like there's 4 other cars driving straight towards it. What the fuck? And then there's like 2 guys parked, and then the 4 like vehicles all arrive at the exact same time, and everyone just jumps out of the car and it's like, please, freeze. Just guns drawn and everything.
Yo, Carlos, jump in, son. Yo, Rico, you still here?
Sometimes that shit's funny, man.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah.
No, I swear one of them had like I think a rifle or some shit out, like pointing out, like they were ready for some shit to go down.
Okay, not so much that.
So what do you all think about Crackdown 3? Is it releasing?
Bah.
Does it have Terry Crews? No Terry Crews? No Terry...
Yo, Carlos, we got room, man. Alright, maybe no Carlos action. Oh, well.
They've been, like, quite tight-lipped about it.
Yeah, I don't know about that game, man. Maybe this summer?
I'm ready for some God of War.
There's going to be a Crackdown 3 beta with Halo 6.
You
Did you guys hear that there are rumors of Deep Down coming back as an Xbox exclusive?
Yeah, I heard that. That sounds like a bunch of horse shit, to be honest.
Wait, you actually heard that? I just made that shit up.
Yeah, that was a rumor that was running around. Yeah, I remember that. Wasn't that like a couple weeks ago?
No, I just made that shit up because it sounded like something that would happen.
Oh no, my bad. I confused it with Vanquish because that was the other one. That was
Oh,
Xbox
okay.
exclusive.
Oh yeah, it was Vanquish.
Yeah, my bad.
Mhm.
Yeah, but you see how stupid these rumors are, right?
No, I know that was
Yeah.
the point that I was making.
Yeah.
Oh, it just worked too well. I was not
Yeah.
expecting that.
Well,
I
that's
was going like, what's deep down again?
yeah. We're playing it. It's Monster Hunter.
Oh, god damn it! That
man.
game does need to come out though.
It
I was even
looks
thinking
so
about that. I was like,
clean, man. Fuck.
No,
There wasn't.
it's-
I didn't see enough of that game to get me excited. I'm like, okay, they got a big dragon. Okay, that's cool.
That was enough for me.
yeah, that was enough for me too.
We waiting on Riku?
the game.
No,
I
no,
want
you
that
can start right now. I don't know where the hell
never came
Carlos
out.
went.
All right.
No,
Alright.
my internet's fucking up, so I can't even do anything with my PlayStation right now. I'm on my
Okay.
phone on the Discord.
The game
Yeah,
I
this
want
will be
that
the
they
last
never
one, and then
finished is,
that'll be that.
Fear Effect Inferno. What really pisses me off is basically the reason it didn't come out is because Eidos just decided they weren't going to publish it.
Oh
It
shit!
was pretty much done.
Is the,
That's happened with Half-Life several times though. So
yeah?
Yeah.
Is the new Fear Effect an actual sequel? Or is it a remaster? What the hell is it?
The new one is an actual sequel. It was through the basically Square stuff going, oh, you want to take our old IPs and do something with them? So it's basically an indie game.
Oh, okay,
It's
I
not
gotcha.
that good.
I never played those. Yo, what's up?
I think I secured an Xbox today.
Oh, how much?
I'm trading a tattoo for it.
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
even better.
Yeah, man, I'm not. That's one of the perks of my job. But the point is, I might be an Xbox owner soon.
Oh,
There you go.
But the original two Fear Effect games, I actually like cinematically. I actually think they're as good, if not better, than the entire. Or at least my enjoyment of them has been. I'm not sure how well they've aged. Like if you played them now in comparison, but there's cool characters doing a lot of cool things. Like that was Fear Effect.
yeah. I never played those games, so like I like the art style, but I never played those games. Oh, Mike. I'm
Yeah.
gonna show. I need to show you where Camp 16 is.
I just unlocked it.
Okay,
I'm
perfect.
out of it now.
Perfect. Yeah, because you're literally right down down the block from this dude.
Yeah.
Ah, dual blades.
Basically,
Yeah.
Fear Effect as a series, it's cyberpunk mixed with Asian mysticism.
Hmm.
Ooh, okay. See, that's you need to lead with that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Trying to
Brett
get
loves cyberpunk.
Try and get the horns and the gem from it.
Yeah.
Okay, we could do that.
And-
You know,
and
I've
Gem is a
realized
bullshit.
anything
Yeah.
with the word punk in it, I like. Cyberpunk,
Punk,
steampunk, diesel punk. Dude, I even heard somebody
Punk,
refer to
punk.
the yeah, punk punk.
CM Punk.
You see him,
Uh,
Punk?
I heard somebody refer to, and I thought this was actually a really good term, the architecture and the technology in Black Panther as Afropunk. And I was like, that's kind of a cool name, actually.
Yeah, that is actually kind of cool.
And because you immediately get an image in your head that is exactly what that was. Even
Oh
though
shit, I'm getting
Afropunk
fucked
sounds
up and I'm
like a
even
bit of a
paying
racist
attention.
name.
Yeah.
Afropunk sounds like something off of
Afropunk sounds like something. Yeah, it sounds familiar. Afropunk.
It's like Afro Samurai. You remember Ninja on Afro Samurai?
Yeah.
He was kind of a punk. So I think when I think Afropunk, I think of Ninja.
Oh.
You can see that.
Yeah, no, the way they did the Fear Effect games were they basically did FMVs for the backgrounds. So everything was like super, for the PlayStation 1 era, it was like super detailed. They have a really cool thing where like, you go into
shit.
hell, and when you kill enemies, instead of dropping things normally, they drop paper, and you have to burn the paper, and it becomes what it's done up as. So you get like paper clips, like a paper submachine gun, and then you burn them, and you actually have a submachine gun because in I think Chinese mythology or whichever one they were basing off of,
one-shotted me.
people stay in hell for judgment, and people burn things to basically send it to them. So since you're actually in hell, you burn paper, give yourself stuff.
Interesting.
Okay.
Oh, and also it's like it's also the original is like the type of game you wouldn't make anymore. or at least not in this climate, because basically there's there's basically everything, especially in the second one, they do everything but flat out say the two main chicks are lesbians.
But that type of game would actually do very well in today's climate. The journalists would love it.
But it's more titillating, and they're like actually really hot, and they're not body positive.
Yeah.
And even though I think the guy's wife was one of the co-writers for him, they're obviously, that whole male gaze thing. I mean, the advertising for Fear Effect 2, for instance, it had like Rain and Hana, and they're basically they're in their underwear, one's giving a back rub, like they're about to have like lesbian sex and all this other stuff.
I don't know why this reminds me of this joke. So Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, and a pair of lipstick lesbians walk into a bar. Who pays the tab?
Okay. I never even heard of lipstick lesbians.
Oh, that basically means really hot lesbians.
Okay. So anyway, go ahead. Who pays the tab?
So, nobody, because none of them fucking exist.
Oh. Psycho Crusher. That's funny. Oh. Actually,
the characters
actually I do know these two
a lot of
cosplayers that are like dating each other, and they're like actually stupidly hot. I don't know if
it's not true, but it's still a funny joke. Don't think about it too much.
But like Rain and Hana, they're arguably one of gaming's earliest like gay couples.
Yeah, they are. I thought that was the reason they brought it back, because the current climate, it's like that's sort of stuff is what the journalists want to see.
Why can't we just let that be a thing? Like that's, I mean, if their love life is involved, sure. Like, but
yeah,
I don't know. I like it when it just touches it, then moves on. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
Oh, there's one scene in Fear Effect 2 where like you need to distract some guards, and one of the items in your inventory, because it's basically kind of Resident Evil-like, in that you have the comic section, and you have the puzzles. And you need to you're in an elevator and you're trying to sneak into an area. You need to make it so the cameras don't see you. So you use the dress on the security camera, and she basically goes to the guys that they're about to like make out and start backing, and then it just cuts to the guys in the control room. It's like and she puts the dress over the thing. It's like, nah, boys, and it's like, god damn it. It's like, no, are you kidding? It might come off.
Yeah.
Yo, Riku.
Oh, Carlos is back.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yo.
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah.
So, what'd you think? I never got your thoughts.
Kata no Kyokai?
Yep.
So I was gonna ask you. So the first episode, is that supposed to be like
confusing?
kind of like how
I was gonna say, I said confusing.
Well, I was going to compare it to how
Come on, stop
if
moving.
you watched the 90s Berserk, how they started off Guts already as the Black Swordsman.
Yeah, it is kind of like that.
Okay.
That's basically how the manga started, because it was the pilot, and then they did Golden Age.
Yeah, it's because the timeline. The timeline is all jumbled up within the movies.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a bit confusing at first, so that's probably why it didn't resonate too much with me. But
Psycho
yeah,
Crush.
the second one, where they gave me the origin, that was better.
Wow.
And then this third one that I just watched with
Oh,
yeah,
God,
Mike, when he does that Psycho
Berserk.
Crusher, bro, you gotta watch out.
Oh, so bad.
No, I was talking about Kata no Kyokai.
Oh, okay. Sorry, it sounded like you were talking about Berserk.
Yeah, I was
that's
talking
what
about the third movie.
Like, what the third one was, the one with what's it called?
I don't know what the name is, but
Bullshit.
it's the one where the purple-haired chick, and she
In
had
the
to,
hospital?
I don't think she was in a hospital. She starts off with her getting raped.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, I know which one.
Ooh.
That's problematic.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one.
That's
I
a
was like,
good
oh
one.
yeah, this one already starting out good.
Garden Singers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know, isn't that... Oh, yeah, that's right, because they're out of order. Like, isn't that like the third or fourth one?
Yeah,
The
it's the
purple
third
heart
one.
girl who's basically doesn't feel pain, except then she starts to and goes fucking
Watch
nuts.
Yeah. That's the one I just watched. That one was really good.
The parking lot scene was fucking crazy, man.
Yeah.
So what?
The parking lot scene where they fight.
Oh yeah, that was clean. It was clean when she flew right over her
Damn,
and did that front
Carlos.
flip. That was some
Yeah.
nice animation right
There you
there.
go. Jump on him.
Jump on
Going
it.
down.
Jump on.
Oh, what the?
Should be watching the
Fuck 'em up,
fifth and
son.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
sorry,
fifth
the
one.
fourth and fifth. I should be watching the fourth and fifth.
Of what?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Wrecking
Actually,
him, wrecking him.
The lead guy is like there's an anime character.
Got him.
Or at least wise. That's the main guy. Who's
Kokuto.
yeah, Koto. Like he's the closest. Like first time I saw him, like wow, that looks a lot like me.
Yeah. I wasn't really a fan of Kokuto at the beginning, but he's starting to grow onto me.
Oh, yeah, because he's a lot more passive. Because he's basically in love with Shiki, and Shiki, and Shiki.
I'm ready for some Dragon Ball Super next week.
Are we all ready for it to end?
Oh, isn't that gonna be? Isn't that gonna be the?
No.
Isn't that gonna be the episode that opens everybody's eyes, son?
Apparently.
According to that one dude.
Goku's going out, man.
I don't even
Yeah.
know.
I'm like I
Apparently
said, I'm calling it. Goku and Jiren get knocked out and Frieza wins the tournament.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. There, some dude, not on YouTube, but someone in Japan actually confirmed it. That's what's supposed to happen.
Oh,
Goku-
really? I mean,
Hey.
You know, don't fuck it up, son. Shit. Me and Braid ain't seen it yet, man.
I hadn't seen it either. I'm just saying that's what he was
Well,
saying.
we're not even
I
up
know,
to
that's
that
what
We're
I
point.
was-
watching it on Cartoon
Well,
Network.
yeah,
We're like
man.
episodes behind you.
they're like
Exactly.
100 episodes. Of it. I was predicting it. He was like he went on some other stuff.
Like, yo,
you
man,
guys-
he dies.
You guys are watching
I
dub?
didn't.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah, they
yeah,
want-
hell yeah,
Oh,
done.
So I've been watching sub.
There's
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a
so
lot-
stop
there's
spoiling,
actually-
man.
yeah, man.
Yeah, there's
Motherfucker.
a lot of people watching the dub, man.
You're not
So-
spoiling like next week's episode.
Yeah.
I
There's
thought-
one in like a year.
I said I knew Carlos was watching like the sub with me also.
Yeah, but we're not me and Brad and Carlos. Fuck.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Don't worry, man. That series is not that
good.
Oh, look, it's 3 a.m. magically. Fucking daylight savings time. Anyway, this will be the end of the stream. We're probably going to take a break from Monster Hunter for a while, but we will be back for the DLC whenever that drops. We'll be back on it, you know?
Awesome.
And we're going to do some Burnout next week with Adam, Chris, and Carlos and me, so that'll be fun. Anyway,
There you
later.
go.
Later.
Later.
People.